We still hustle daily. What's up, Hustle Nation? Make sure we live and in effect. Are we live? Yes, we are. Mic check 2 1 2. We still hustle daily. What's up, Hustle Nation? Like my own video. Make sure we live. Okay. This is the third video for this channel today. We released 2 videos on Still Hustle Daily. Okay, everything's good. Oh, and now that I'm live, I can actually share. I'll do that in a second. Okay, we ain't got nobody in here yet. Give me some water. Today gonna be a good stream, y'all. Got some bangers. Got some bangers for y'all. Got some bangers for y'all today. Should be getting some laughs and everything. Let's get about 20 people in the building. That's all I need. Oh, snap. We already got 16. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. I got some bangers for y'all today. Some bangers. Like, we should be getting some laughs. We should be getting some good stories today. We're going to be here for a little minute today, man. Long as I feel up to it after this one. You know what I'm saying? I did take an edible again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the only time I can go live. It's like I tried to stop smoking weed, y'all. I did. I stopped smoking weed for 3 days. And it was like it's hard for me to really listen to the long stories without smoking weed. It's like just being sober, listening to that shit is just be like, I don't know. So that's why I started getting some more weed after not smoking in 3 days. But taking the edible is just some extra shit I threw in there. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway. Yep. Okay, we already got about our 20 people in here. That's all I said I needed. Anyway, so like I said, we got some bangers for y'all. Damn, I didn't even set my shit up. I didn't even set all my shit up. All my eBay shit. None of my shit up. Damn, I'm fucking up. I don't even think I feel like doing that shit either. Nah, it's cool. But I will tell y'all this. I will tell y'all motherfucking this, okay? Make sure y'all subscribe to my second Storytime channel, right? I don't know why I'm not going live on both of them. Ever since I got this new computer, man, it should be tweaking. Alright. I can show y'all this right here, right? Yeah. Make sure y'all goddamn subscribe to this channel right here. Still Hustle Daily. Like I say, we got some good videos for y'all. So we about to get right into it. I got my 20 people, so alrighty. Y'all got your joints rolled up and all that? Y'all ready? Alright, make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. This is my second Storytime channel now. Let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, we're gonna be here for a little minute. As long as I feel like it, we got some laughs. This is just a good story right here. But after this, boy, I got a funny one. This, like, her and her sister going crazy online. Like, well, she just going crazy. But anyway, let's go.
If in September.
Oh, shit. I ain't got my... Hold up. I got to put the motherfucking noise in the headphones. Damn it. I'm tweaking. That's how you know I'm high as hell. I ain't have my shit set up. Let me see. I should be able to hit it through the headphones now. Hold on.
September of 2018, you got married.
Mic check. Hello? 1. All right.
And your soon-to-be husband made it very clear that he wanted you to have your dream wedding. So he didn't want you to worry about money. He didn't want you to really worry about too much of a budget. He just wanted you to focus on whatever you wanted. He wanted you to get it. And he even went so far as to make sure he was eligible for bonuses at work so he can get said extra money to give you to put towards whatever you needed for the wedding, because he's a good man, Savannah. And so you did just that. You booked your dream venue, you bought your dream dress, you had everything that your heart desired for your wedding. And everything was paid for in cash, nothing was paid for through credit, and everything was just going so smooth. Well, the week leading up to your wedding, there's a big storm set to come to Charlotte on the weekend of your wedding. And so now all your out of town guests are panicking and flights are canceling and it's a lot of mayhem. But nonetheless, on your wedding day, some people from out of town actually end up driving because they were so committed to being there and did not want to miss your day. And obviously all the local people showed up to your wedding. So you still had a really great turnout. The day actually ended up being super beautiful, super sunny, and it was just an all around great day. Everything turned out perfect. And during your wedding ceremony, you guys did the washing of the hands, which represented a fresh start and forgiveness for anything that you guys did during the relationship. You know, it just represented we're starting fresh, we're starting anew, and we're letting go of whatever we did prior to. You guys also did the mixing of the sand, which represented us coming together as one, and you know, that can never be broken. You also had your officiant do the infamous vows, which is what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Okay? Let no man put asunder. Well, the ceremony was a success. The cocktail hour was amazing. The reception was a success. Like I said, it was a great turnout, contrary to a lot of your out-of-town guests not being able to make it. But everything turned out so beautiful. People even said that you had a Pinterest wedding. It was beautiful. Only for 6 years later, you find out that one of your wedding guests was actually, in fact, your husband's side hoe. And they have been dealing with each other during your relationship, during your engagement. She was clearly at the wedding and even embraced you with a hug and said, "This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful." Ooh. And they continued to talk to each other and deal with each other during the course of your marriage. Ooh. And the moral of the story is, as I said before, men will do all of that for you and still play in your face.
Hey, okay, we in for a good one, y'all. Y'all tap in. This Tisha Nicole, by the way. Damn, I ain't even sure her thing. Because I ain't got my green screen up. It's okay. Tisha Nicole, goddamn.
Time, I do recommend that you go ahead and watch the first 2 videos I posted, just because it's going to give you more context as you begin to watch, you know, each video. I started the first video with just basically taking an accountability, just to kind of show that all the signs were there. A lot of things were in my face that I was ignoring, in denial about, and just how I really could have prevented myself from experiencing a lot of the things I experienced with this man had I truly trusted myself the first time, you know? So anywho, go watch those and then come back to this video. But let's go ahead and get into the story time. So if you have seen the previous video, you know that I mentioned we moved here, meaning the Carolinas, in 2016, okay? When we moved here in 2016, he moved first in May because he had to start his new position. I came 2 months later in July. He was working for a major dealership at the time, and he was new to the car industry. So, you know, he was pretty excited about it or whatever. And this is where he met this woman. For the sake of the video, we're going to call her, let's call her Cece. Okay. We'll call her Cece for the sake of the video. So he met Cece because she was one of his customers. There was this trendy, popular car at the time around like the 2015 to 2018 era that everybody had. And so she was coming shopping for that particular vehicle, which she did purchase the vehicle with him. And so he was her sales guy. So apparently they end up connecting on a more personal level because she also had just recently relocated to the Carolinas. She relocated from Cincinnati, Ohio. So they kind of connected off of the fact that, like, you know, they had both relocated here and started their new lives and just talking about, you know, how they like it here in the Carolinas. As he would normally when he would come home from work, he would share with me about his day, his customers, who he met. He did the same thing with her. He came, he told me about her, you know, what car she bought, you know, oh yeah, she's real cool. Yeah, she from Cincy, you know, whatever little stuff that they had in common, yada, yada, yada. Just for some added context, at the time, He was about, let me see, how old was he in 2018? I think he was probably around 27. Okay. He was around 27, 28. She was early 50s. Okay. So he basically
Damn.
was, kind of saying that, like, she was like auntie mom type vibe she was giving to him. Like she was real cool, but it was like that type of vibe. Now, what I didn't know then that I know now is that this man's mother wounds run so deep that a lot of the women that he dealt with during the course of our marriage or was cheating on me with, they were always older. He had a pattern, or he has a pattern of dealing with older women. Hence, I am actually 5 years older than him. But baby, I found out I'm actually too young. I'm actually young compared to what he wants. But he's always chasing older women because he's trying to like heal that mother wound. Him and his mom really didn't have like a great relationship. He had a lot of resentment towards her. So he was always chasing older women to sleep with, which is weird, but I guess I don't know. I don't know the psychology behind it because I'm not a doctor, but apparently it was, just wanting that motherly touch, nurturing that he didn't get from his mom. And so I guess sleeping with older women that were old enough to be his mom filled that void for him. Okay. So when, but at the time, I don't know all of this to this depth. Like I knew he didn't have the best relationship with his mom, but I didn't know, how deep it ran and how he was responding to it and, the behavior patterns that went with that. I didn't unpack all of that until just 3 years ago. Like, oh, so this is why you've slept with older women and da da da. Okay. So at the
Okay.
time, I'm just thinking like, oh, okay, cool. It doesn't sound like anything I should be concerned about. He's saying, she's like a mom, auntie figure. Cool. She was cool. She bought the car. We made some money off of it. Cool. So mind you, this was at the end of 2016. This was probably like November of 2016. So about 6 months later, I get a follow on Instagram from her. Mind you, I have never seen this woman. I just knew her name. So when her name popped up, um, I was like, oh, this must be her. And then I went to check and she was following him as well. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is his customer, Cece, right?
Why can't the side hoes all just stay in a place? Why you gotta go and add this man wife for? Jesus Christ.
Right. So I went to her page. And when I went to her page, when I tell y'all, my soul, my body, everything in me, it was just an immediate no. Like I immediately just felt a resistance to her. My spirit was just looking back, my body, my spirit was trying to warn me so bad. It was so loud. And I just didn't understand what I was feeling, but I just knew that like I just felt just some pushback. I didn't have all the words and the understanding of what I was feeling then. Now I realize it. But I just remember going through her page and looking at her. And as I'm looking at this woman, it was just like, no. I just had so much skepticism and just so many reservations instantly just from looking at her. And I was initially going on her page because I was going to follow her back. But then after I was just like, I just didn't. I didn't follow her back. So I left out of her page and left it like that. And I remember he came to me, I don't know, however long later, but he was like, yeah, Cece told me that y'all follow each other on Instagram, that y'all, you followed her on Instagram.
What?
And I was like,
Hello,
no, I didn't. She followed me and I actually didn't even follow her back. And so I went and pulled up the phone to show him. And, I'm like,
Yo,
no, I actually, she
that's how this shit all started right here. She couldn't shut the fuck up, bro.
followed me and I didn't follow her back. But apparently she told him that I followed her and then she followed me back, which it sounds
That nigga should have said, "Hey man, what the fuck is you adding my wife for, man?"
small, right? And at that time, I'm just like, why would she say that? Why would she tell him I follow her? Okay. So I'm like, no. So I showed him and he's like, oh, okay. He's like, I don't know. I was like, I don't even follow her back. So that kind of like also like confirmed what I was already feeling. I'm like, okay, now you being a weirdo. Because why would you go and lie to him and tell him I followed you? So that was that. So fast forward, we get engaged in 2017. Our wedding is in 2018. Once it gets to us, so let me back up. During the course of like this year and a half from the time he sold her the car to our wedding, he's
Mhm.
bringing her up every so often because apparently, she's coming to the dealership for maintenance for the car. So every time she comes to the dealership, he's having conversations with her. So he would tell me like, "Oh
Yo,
yeah, Cece came in today. She was telling me da 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 da." And I'm like, "Why did she come in today?" "Oh, she had to go to maintenance." And I remember thinking to myself, like, "Damn, this bitch really be at the dealership every 3 months for maintenance, huh? This a brand new car she bought. Like, why a car don't? Why is she in the dealership every couple months for maintenance? And then why is she always in your face? Because you're a salesman. Once you sell the customer the car, it's out your
yo,
hands. Why is she not in the maintenance department?"
yo, this is another thing. Why is my nigga even saying anything about CC? Period. Yo, if I got me a side bitch, I ain't saying nothing about nothing. She came in and said nothing. I sold her nothing. Shit.
Why is she not in the
But I
service
guess that's something that gets game though. Like they like to keep the side bitch close. You know what I'm saying? So it could be an excuse for them to go over there. Oh yeah. That's right. That's
department?
right.
Like they have a whole department for
That's
service.
right. That's right.
Why isn't she over there? So I remember that was kind of like always a thought in my mind when he would tell me, "Yeah, Cece came today. Cece came." And I'm just like, why is she always there for a service,
Oh
but then she
shit.
always in your face? But again, when these things happen, you just think that you're just overthinking it. So whatever, let it go. So we get to the time where we are now doing our invites. Okay. And I make up all the invites. We go over our family and friends and who we want to invite. And all the invites were made. And about a week or two after we did the invites, he comes to me and he says, "Hey babe, Cece says she wants to come to the wedding." And I was like, "Oh,
Yo, never will my side bitch ever come to my wedding. What the fuck? No, bitch, you gonna stay over there. This is a separate thing we got going on here. You trying to get my shit fucked up, bitch? No, you're not coming. My side bitch wouldn't even fix her fucking lip to ask me nothing like that. What the fuck?
okay. Um, is she coming with her? Oh, by the way, she has a husband. She's married." So I'm like,
Oh, this is even better. Stay your ass over there with your husband. We just link up. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it down on you from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what this is. She crossing the line. She don't know how to be no side bitch properly.
like, "Is she coming with her husband?" And he was like, "Yeah, she's coming with her husband." Oh, okay, cool. So I will go ahead and make a invitation for her and her husband. So I do just that, and apparently he's gonna give her the invite because she's always at the service department. Apparently she got another service coming up again soon. Oh my God! Looking back, it's like, listen, when you feel
Oh
something, go with
shit.
what you feel. Because I'm like, ugh. Like I talked myself out of everything that I felt and I knew was off, and it just pisses me off. And this is why now I don't play those games. When I feel it's off, and I go with that. So anywho, so yeah, I make up this invitation for Cece and her husband, and he's gonna give it to her at her next service appointment. Yeah, they were service appointments, all right, just not at the damn dealership.
yo,
Let's
yo, imagine how close you gotta be with your. Yo, they was close as hell for motherfuckers who just come in for some service. She getting invited to weddings, all type of shit, just from some service appointments on her car. Oh shit,
fast forward to the wedding day
that's
because now Cece
crazy.
has her wedding invite for her and her husband. So we get to the wedding. Obviously, during the ceremony, you don't really see too many people because you're just focused on getting down the aisle and saying your vows. So I didn't see her until the reception. Okay. And I remember at the reception, as me and him were doing our little rounds and just, greeting our guests and just seeing how everybody was doing, we got to her and I noticed immediately that she was by herself. And the first thing I'm like, "Hi, thank you so much for coming." Mind you, this is my first time meeting her in person. Okay. This is my first time meeting her in person. And so I'm like, "Oh, hi, nice meeting you finally." And then she like reached out to hug me and she's like, "This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful." And me, I'm like, oh, where's her husband? Because she's by herself. And so I was like, oh, where's your husband? And she was like, oh, he had a business trip. So he's traveling this weekend. He wasn't able to make it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So again, I'm just like, whatever. Okay. I guess, apparently he had told me earlier on too that like her husband was some businessman and he would travel for business. So I was like, oh, okay.
Ooh, so he traveling for business. She fucking a nigga at the dealership getting serviced. Ooh, slick. That's why you gotta always keep your eye on your bitch, boy. You can't let her out your sight, fellas. I'm trying to tell you. Holy.
Okay, cool.
My man probably paying that motherfucking car note that she going. All them fucking service appointments. My nigga probably paying them bitches too. My businessman. And look how the bitches do you. Pathetic.
He's traveling for business. So nonetheless, like I said, that's her story. That's what she says. Her husband is traveling for business. This lady hugged me and told me the wedding was beautiful. And I went on about my night and enjoyed my night with my family and friends. When she left, she never came and said anything to anybody. She just left. Okay. So that was that. That was in 2018. So, like normal, throughout the years, we go on, we live our life. In 2020, we have our son. And, every now and again, he's mentioning her, oh, yeah, Cece hit me up and said, da da da. Cece, she actually sent her son and her sister to him to
To
buy
buy some
vehicles from
cars.
him. I'm not sure if they actually purchased or not, but she was sending like her family to him and everybody. So she was like giving him business and stuff too. So again, I'm not thinking nothing of it. This lady is in her 50s, in her mid 50s, okay? Let's
Ooh.
speed up all the way to 2023 when all of this man's skeletons begin to come out the closet.
This my thing about him though. I wouldn't even be mentioning CC as because it's not like they super close. They doing activities together and shit like that. Like I wouldn't even mention my side bitch. What is you doing? Like she would have never came to the wedding because she a sneaky little side bitch too. She got to come to the wedding talking about some. Oh, this nice. Ooh, look at all this stuff you got, girl.
When this man's skeletons began to come out the closet, and it was only because if you watched my last video, I said throughout our marriage, I was having dreams that he was cheating. I was having dreams multiple times a year, but I could never confirm anything. And so in 2023, he finally confessed, but he tried to confess to one thing. You have to watch the last video I posted because I don't want to start like rehashing everything from that video. I already did a video on that. All of this information here is kind of going to piggyback on like that last video. So all his stuff is falling out. All his skeletons are falling out. Things are just coming out by the boatload. And I'm just like, whoa, who the did I marry? Who is this man? And so I realized because he was trying to breadcrumb me with information or the secrets, he was trying to like give me a little bit at a time. I realized I had to like start manipulating him. I had to like play the game he was trying to play with me. He was very motivated to keep me and desperate to save this marriage any way he could. So I knew I kind of had the ball in my court to a certain degree. And so I kind of started to weaponize that. And so, I was just like, mind you, I already knew I was done. I knew I was leaving. I knew it was over, but I needed to know. And I kept feeling like I need to know what else and who else. Okay. And I'm so glad I did. So I started to just tell him like, look, we're done because I'm not going to be in this marriage with all of these secrets and all these lies. We're not going to move forward and continue to build this marriage on lies. Mind you, y'all, I was done. I was dealing with a whole nother man at this point.
Oh
And
shit.
so he was just like, okay, babe, I promise I'm going to tell you everything. I was like, I need to know everything. If there's any hope for us saving this marriage, there was no hope. There was no hope, y'all. Like I said, I had to manipulate him. If there's any hope for us saving this marriage, I need to know everything before we can move forward because we're not going to continue to build this marriage on lies. This whole marriage is built on lies. If you want to save it, let's fix it. I'm willing to fix it, but you have to tell me the truth. So he's like, okay, babe, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Just please promise me that when I tell you this, you won't leave me. This is just one thing that I've been holding on to that I know is gonna just ruin everything. I know that if I tell you this, it's gonna bury us. If you find this out, I know it's gonna bury us. That's what he kept saying. And I remember everything in me wanted to rage out on this nigga. But I kept telling myself, you know what? You got to play it cool, Tisha. You got to play it cool. And I was just like, no, babe, listen. I remember I was like holding his hand. I'm like, baby, listen, we can get through this, but we only are going to be able to make it through this if you tell me the truth. We cannot continue to live our lives a lie. You have already
Oh
been
shit.
living a lie for the last, I don't know, what was it, 5 years, whatever. But I was just, y'all, when I tell y'all, I had to play the game. So I'm just really trying to like console him and make him think like, no, whatever it is, I promise we can get through it. And I remember telling him, I'm like, is it another baby? You got a baby somewhere? And he was like, hell no, like ain't no baby. Okay, well, if it's not a baby, we can get through it. Just tell me what it is. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna tell you. He was like, I just need some time. He's like, because I'm just really nervous. I'm really scared. So I had to go to work that next morning. This was like late at night. We're up with this. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to give you some time, but I need to know. I need to know.
Okay, she playing it
So
cool. I want to know right then and there, nigga. You better tell me right now.
I'm going to work the next morning and we're on the phone on my way to work. And I was like, are you ready to tell me? Because if not, I'm just going to go ahead and move forward with this separation. And that's where he told me. He said,
What'd he say?
I was physical with Cece. And I said, excuse me? I was physical with Cece. Cece, like your customer, Cece? Yes.
Ooh.
Cece, like the one that we had at our wedding, Cece? Yes. And what is physical? So whenever it's time for him to start telling the truth about things, he has this pattern where he gives me just a little bit to be able to say, I told you something without divulging everything. He gives me just enough to make himself feel comfortable. And so at first he wanted me to only know that
They kiss. All we did was kiss.
it was just like, oh, I just touched her when
Oh.
back when she bought the car in 2016.
On the ass.
Then it went from he touched her to he went to her house. Mind you, this is all the stuff back in between 2016 and 2017, like prior to our engagement. So all of this was happening long before she got to the wedding.
Yo.
So I'm like, oh,
These niggas is
oh,
so
okay.
funny, bro.
So every time we would have conversations about this, he would just tell a little bit more, a little bit more. So I'm like, oh. And so all this time you've been still talking to her and dealing with her, and you had your initial relationship with her was physical. Yes, babe, please, I promise. This is why I don't want to tell you. I knew this would bury us. I knew. Oh, so you knew it would bury us, and then you continued to deal with her even after we got married. Like you didn't even say like, okay, let me chill out. Let me chill the hell out and cut this lady off. You were very comfortable. You felt like I could get away with this. You felt comfortable in your nastiness and in your wickedness. You were not going to stop talking to this woman, huh? So he's like, no, I haven't been dealing with her like that. The last time I seen her, mind you, this is end of 2023, beginning of 2024, somewhere around there. Like I said, y'all, I'm literally dealing with a whole nother man at this point. I'm truly done with this man. I was literally having to manipulate him just to know because I just felt like there was things I needed to know. And I'm glad that I pushed for that. And this is why, because some people feel like, well, if you were done, why would you need to know? Because of this reason exactly. Had I seen this woman out, I would have embraced her. I wouldn't have known that she was a enemy to me. I wouldn't have known that she was my op. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed to know that. I needed to know that. And I'm like, oh my God, what if I would have ran into her? I would have just embraced her like normal. Oh, hey, how you been? How's it going? Da, 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 da. And whole time this woman was, you know what I'm saying? I needed to know that. So this whole confession
Just like they did when they was at the wedding.
was coming out over the course of probably a month, y'all. Okay. I'm talking about we was going back and forth at it for about a month, and every other day he's adding a new detail, some new information. Okay, it really wasn't like this, it was like this. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I was crashing out bad because what? You brought this to my wedding? Like this was at my wedding. So I finally made a decision that I wanted to talk to her and I wanted to reach out to her.
Oh shit.
And I had to think about it because I'm like, how do I want to call her? How do I want to address this? And I was like, there's no other way. Like, just ask, just ask. But I'm not calling her on no like rah rah, like, oh bitch, like it wasn't like that. Mind you, I've never called her before, right? She was not a friend to me. And so I had him give me her number and he did, because of course he has it. And I call her and she answers. I'm like, hey, Cece, this is Tisha, so-and-so's wife. Just like that. Like, not with any type of energy, calling very friendly, I come in peace. And she said, okay.
Ooh.
And by that response, it was like, I didn't even really need to have a conversation with her because I already knew, oh, you know why I'm calling you. You know why I'm calling you finally.
Okay. Yeah, I'm giving your man some pussy. So what? That's basically what she just said.
And so I was like, but that okay, the way she said okay, it let me know everything. Okay. Because girl, why you got an attitude with me? The last time I saw you was the day of my wedding and we were cool. Why you got an attitude with me? We haven't had no issues. This is my first time talking to you since 2018. What's that? You got the energy, which I think
Man, fuck that. She should have got the husband the husband number, the businessman. Get his number. Tell her what his whole wife been doing.
he had like warned her and gave her a heads up. So I proceed to ask her. I was like, so I had a conversation with, said husband, and he shared with me that you guys have been carrying on an inappropriate relationship and have been doing so since 2016, 17. And I just want to know, as a woman, if that's what you were doing, why would you come to my wedding?
What she say?
And this woman said
What she say?
she never denied it, y'all.
Ooh.
Her first thing she yelled,
Ooh.
I was trying to be your friend.
Damn.
I tried to be your friend.
Ooh.
This is what she said. And I just remember being so like confused because what does that have to do with my question? You wanted to be my friend. So I'm now like, because she immediately just like was on 100 and super defensive. So she's on the phone yelling, I was trying to be your friend. I was trying to be your friend. And I'm like, Cece, what does that have to do with you coming to my wedding knowing you was dealing with this man? Why would you show up to my wedding knowing you was dealing with him? And now at this point, she is just yelling on the phone. She's on the phone. I don't give up. It was straight like that. Straight like that. And at that point, then I started matching energy because I'm like, the nerve of you, like the audacity of you. So then I matched energy. I said some words to her. I went off on her and hung up the phone. About 10 minutes later, her sister is texting my phone. Don't you, my sister.
Ooh, back up.
And I text her sister back, okay? And told her sister some things and then blocked her sister. And then I text her, Cece, and blocked her. I called him back and went off on him and just told him, how much of a low down piece of and mind you, this man still think there's a chance and there's hope for us. I'm like, you would never. We was, it's, you can forget, you would never, ever, sir, ever. There was so many women that came out and none of them bothered me like this one. And it was simply because of the level of betrayal. You had this woman at our wedding. I mean, it was like, first of all, I was already processing the fact that my entire marriage was not real, right? That I was married to a counterfeit, that none of this was real. But then it was like, that was the cherry on top. Like, oh, and you actually had a bitch at the wedding that you was dealing with. So like that one really like messed up my brain chemistry, right? So I'm like, wow, like that low, that low. So a couple weeks later, I'm having a conversation with a friend of mine's, and he's like, I think that you need to reach back out to her and come like you're coming in peace, and just try to like come like you're being, just
Man, it's nothing else to talk about. The bitch don't give a fuck. She already like, yeah, I fucked your husband. So what? Came to your wedding. I tried to be your friend. Okay. Like, what the fuck else is there to talk about? There's nothing else to talk about. I don't know who gave her that advice, but there's nothing the fuck else to talk about. The lady don't give a fuck. Okay. You need to talk to her husband, and tell on that bitch. That's what you need to do.
come like you're apologizing. And I was like, I'm not about to come apologize to this man. I'm like, and he's like, no, Tisha, I'm telling you, because I needed her to, I needed her to admit it. I needed to hear from her, like, yes, this happened. Da, 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 da. Like, even though he was like, because he was breadcrumbing me. Like I said, his story was all over the place. It was a mess. And so I wanted to hear from her. Looking back, I really wish I just would have let it go. But when you're in that space of just like brokenness and trauma, and you're dealing with betrayal, I was just like desperate for like answers, right? Because you came to my wedding. You came to my wedding. So I decided to call her back. And she answered. Surprisingly, I wasn't blocked. I had her blocked all that time, so I unblocked her. And
She don't care.
she answered, and I was like,
She don't give a
"Hey,
damn.
Cece, how you doing?" She knew exactly who I was, and she was like, "I'm good." I was like, "So first off, I just want to start by saying I truly do apologize about how the conversation went a couple weeks ago. Did not that was not my intention for it to go that way, but I just wanted to come and just see if you and I could just have a conversation, you know, respectfully." And she was open to it. Her whole energy was different now by this time, completely different. During that conversation, I'm not going to get into the conversation. We was on the phone for probably an hour.
Hmm.
And she was denying most of it.
Hmm.
And she would only admit to, so when I would ask her, like, okay, so what was he at your house for? Like she just did not want it. She didn't want to own everything. Like every him being at her house was, it was like, I mean, I don't know, Tisha, I don't remember. He came by. He came by. Like it was like her, she just did not want to take accountability, right? She just was not going to own that. And then she kept trying to use her age. I'm a 50-something-year-old woman. I don't have time for this. I'm not this, oh, that's what she kept saying. Because remember, she's married. So
Hmm.
let me add this in. Let's wrap this on up. Remember, she's a married woman.
Mm-hmm.
So that was also the other thing. Like, oh, so she cheating on her husband, you cheating on your wife. Now, wife, you've been. So she's like, I'm a 50-something-year-old married woman. Da, 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 da. I can't be in all of this. That was her whole like thing. She's a 50-something-year-old married woman. And I remember on that call, she was like, listen, like, that man loves you. You should just try to make it work with him. Ain't nothing out here. Da, 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 da. He really does love you. Just gaslighting the situation or whatever. And she was like, my husband and I, we went through our stuff too. And, we
Mm.
got through it and we worked it out and yada, yada. She just going on about her and her husband and what they have been through and how they figured it out and worked it out and how they've been good ever since.
Mm.
Mind you, you've been good with your husband, but you've been confined. Got it. So nonetheless, didn't get too far with her in terms of like confessing to anything. But we get off the phone and I reach out to my friend and I tell him the conversation. And I'm like, something just don't sit right with me with this whole husband thing. Because remember, he didn't come to the wedding, he was on a business trip. And you've been dealing with my husband for a very long time. So it's like, listen, I know people can carry on double affairs where both people are married and we know that's a thing, right? But there was just something not sitting right with me about this whole husband narrative. And so
Mm.
my friend, who is like one of those friends that can find any and everything, he was like, hold up, let me do a little research. Y'all,
Oh shit! What happened?
why this man went and found
Mm-hmm.
her divorce papers?
Oh
This woman
shit!
had been divorced since 2015.
Damn, she ain't even had no husband the whole time. Oh shit!
Okay. And no, she was not remarried. She had been divorced since 2015. We also found that from 2016 all the way up until that next month, she had been taking this man back and forth to court trying to get alimony, trying to like get more alimony out of him. Mind you, I just got off the phone with her and she told me me and my husband, we worked through everything. Da, da, da. She actually had a court date, a court hearing the following month where she was taking this man back to court to try to get the alimony increased.
Oh, shit.
So right there, I was like, oh, she's a whole ass psychopath. Okay. Like everything made sense. Even going back in 2017 where she like literally told this man I followed her on social media when I absolutely didn't follow her on social media. Never even seen her page until she followed me. So I was like, oh, she's a nutcase and she's a habitual liar just like him. Oh, y'all are two of the same people. Oh, y'all deserve each other. Like, wow, y'all really are a match made in heaven. This woman was never married at that point. She had got divorced the 2015. And so what we found out as we began to dig more and more and more, her whole relocation was right after her divorce. She relocated to Charlotte after she got divorced in 2015. And she started a new life here by herself. She was divorced. So you was playing all kind of games. And he also knew that she wasn't married. But that was the whole little like gimmick so it didn't look suspicious. Let's say that you're married. You know, you 50 something and you married. She'll never think we're sleeping with each other. So y'all, that's how they played in my face. Okay. So when I go, as we getting all this paperwork, because you know all that stuff is like public. So we on Mecklenburg County pulling up all her hearing. She been harassing this man for years for money. I don't know what he did. He probably cheated, whatever. But she has been making his life a hell for whatever he did. Meanwhile, you're sleeping with another married man or dealing with another married man and doing all these things with a whole nother man while you're harassing your ex-husband. So guess what I did? I took pictures of all the paperwork, the divorce, the court hearings. I took screenshots of all of it and I sent it to her in a text. And I said, you're a psycho. You're a psycho. You just sat on this phone with me yesterday telling me how great you and your husband are after y'all went through all kind of stuff. You really like, which also confirmed that like, which I already knew, you're lying about what really took place with you and him. Like you and him are the same people. Yeah, that's why y'all was attracted to each other. Y'all are the same people. But she kept trying to make me feel like I'm a 50-something-year-old married woman. Whole time, y'all, this woman has been divorced and harassing her ex-husband for alimony. So when I sent those screenshots, I triggered her. And next thing you know, I find out that she went and filed a criminal case against me for harassment. This woman files a criminal case against me for harassment simply because I sent all her court paperwork to basically prove that like you're a fucking liar.
Yo, she's crazy for real.
So then I get a subpoena for court.
Oh shit!
Y'all, long story short, they end up throwing it out. I went to court. It was annoying because it was a waste of my time, but they threw it out. There was nothing there. There was no harassment. Like, no, you're crazy, and I'm proving to you that you're crazy, and now you're mad. And so that was the end of that. And so that's how I found out that this man had his psycho at my wedding. They two psychos together. Let's be clear. Like they both are sociopaths because he's equally as nuts and crazy as she is. Like the way y'all both lie and the way y'all was both committed to those lies and that deception is mental illness. It's mental illness for sure. And so to this day, I haven't got the full truth from him and definitely not from her. But I got enough from him to know that they were dealing with each other in 2016. And then according to him, it ended in 2022. So 4 years after we got married, but I didn't find out until the beginning of 2024. So by the time I found out, he was saying that like, oh, I haven't even talked to her for almost 2 years, which That's a lie. That's a lie. So I know enough to know that he betrayed me on the most worst level you can ever betray a person. And yeah, that's how I found out that one of my wedding guests was actually my husband's side hoe.
Oh shit. Yo. Yo, that's what he get though. Like, why would you? I don't know. I guess some people want to keep they like side bitch kind of like close type shit, but like I don't know. I would have never. First of all, bitch, this bitch would have never even went to my fucking wedding. What the fuck? You wouldn't have been adding my fucking wife on no fucking Instagram. What the fuck? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Have your shit together when you goddamn trying to do shit like that, man. Goddamn, my boy crazy. My boy says shit. They say, what they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, not your side bitch. What the fuck going on with him? Anyway, all right, we got some funny shit going on. Yo, this shit about to be funny as hell. I've been waiting to look at this shit too. But shout out to if y'all want to see the other videos, let me show y'all who I was watching. Before we get into this real quick. There she go. Tisha Nicole. So if y'all want to watch her other videos, tap in with her. You feel me? But let me switch this around. All right. Oh, no. Don't click that. Don't click that. Don't click that. Boom.
They gonna be my motherfucking bro.
Oh. Oh, I should have actually seen what that was.
They gonna be my.
Let me see what this is. Okay. But listening to this story, I thought they was gonna be like when I seen the title, I thought they was gonna be like a little closer. You know what I'm saying? Like she knew the girl for real. But this was just a bitch that was getting her shit serviced. You know what I'm saying? Her car service. You know what I'm saying? She was getting her car serviced. All right. All right. Let's hop on over here so I can show y'all this really quick. Right here. Oops. Right there. Can y'all see it? Nope. Perfect. Get myself bigger. All right, we about to listen to some funny shit. This shit funny as hell. I was listening to a little bit. This woman is funny. Shout out to my people from Baltimore, man. Here we go. Let me bring it down. Okay.
Me and my sisters are beefing or whatever. So tell me why I'm up here in Target in Pikesville and I'm sitting there shopping. I'm over there looking at the little stuff in the little cosmetic section. This bitch, I just hear somebody start screaming at me, walking up. I'd be wrong if I go in your shit right now, right? I'd be wrong if I go in your shit right now. Ooh. I looked up and seen that bitch. I said, bitch, you're going to jail. Fuck, I'm not fighting you in the middle of Target, bitch, so I can get banned from Target the rest of my life. See, that's the bitch problem. Bitches who've been banned from stores for their life, for stealing and shit, they don't give a fuck about causing a scene in the middle of the store. I love Target, bitch. You fight in the airport. I already know. So when y'all see that raggedy ass mad asshole today, tell her I'm out here living. I'm going to the gym today and stuff. I got a full schedule. Ooh. I got a deadline tomorrow for a Patron and Duce sign that's going down to DC. Ah, she got to drive that car around. She trying to fight me in Target. But I just don't understand what is the hoe is mad because I stopped renting a car for her. That's what all of this beef.
Stop renting it? Oh, for her.
Beef started about, y'all. I got to duck and dodge bitches in Target because I didn't use my name to rent a hoe a car. Yeah, somebody sent me a screenshot of that raggedy hoe talking about I was running from her in Target. Y'all, I didn't even move a muscle. I stood still the whole time to look at her like she was fucking dumb. That bitch walked up to me and then continued to scream and walk down the motherfucking aisle wherever the fuck she was going with her nothing ass having nothing to do south. Y'all, my thing is about a grown ass bitch that turned 30 years old next month. You don't got nothing better to do, bitch. I'm in here getting gym clothes because I'm going to the gym later. Talking about I'm scared of you. Why would I be scared to fight a hoe I fought all my life growing up? Why would I be scared to fight you, bitch, like I ain't fought you 1,000 times? Bitches need to be for real with themselves and go get some business. Go read a book. I don't want y'all thinking I grew up with a mother that didn't tell us to go read when we was being mindless. My mother used to tell us to read all the time. That bitch don't read. If the bitch actually had a valid argument with me, I would actually, you know, let her have it a little bit and let her live. But I probably, yeah, it's just like, bitch, you want to fight me because you just don't like who I am. That's weird, especially as a bitch sister. You're jealous of your sister because you fuck for free and your sister fucks with niggas that do shit for her. I wouldn't be talking about what no niggas do for my sister, and no niggas in my life have done more than that. A nigga bought me a car. She's turning 30 years old next month. Still no car.
A nigga ain't bought her shit, huh?
Hella niggas. See, that's what bitches be having life fucked up.
Ooh.
And they my sisters. I tried to put them bitches on game. Like, y'all bitches got the game fucked up. XYZ. You know what? Just because a bitch a hoe don't mean she a good hoe, though. You can lead a motherfucking hoe to water, can't make a hoe drink, though.
Yo, this shit not funny because these motherfuckers be blood sisters, like, getting into it, like, blood family members getting into it, but, like, this shit be hilarious to me. Like, this shit said he can bring a hoe to the, he can cheat. What she say? He can bring a hoe to the water, but she's stupid as fuck. She said because they fuck for free. Oh shit.
Okay, if you're on my page because you're wondering why me and you seen that video about my sister trying to fight me in Target, I think I should explain why me and my sisters and how all of this got started in the first place. Okay, so we have to start this story off by saying that my sister was driving Lyft under my name for the past year, and I was renting a car for her through Lyft under my name so that she could drive Lyft because she does not own a vehicle either, right?
Okay.
So I started doing that probably like last year sometime. I want to say around maybe like May-ish, sometime around this year.
Shout out to the people who be putting the shit under people y'all name for other motherfuckers. I'm not doing that shit. I'm sorry. You ain't putting no Lyft account under my shit. I'm not co-signing for you no motherfucking apartment. None of that shit. I'm sorry.
Boom. She drove all last year under my social security number with the rental car. Y'all, now within that year, let me explain that multiple things.
Oh, and she ain't gonna want to pay taxes on that motherfucker. Watch! She ain't gonna want to pay taxes on that bitch.
Happened to the rental car, and she keeps trying to act like, oh, it's just things happening to me. But I don't take that irresponsible shit, especially with my name. I don't take that shit lightly. So I gave her multiple chances. Let's talk about it there like I'm her fucking mother. First thing that happened, I feel like, was somebody no. I feel like I caught her in the passenger seat of the rental car one day and letting some fucking nothing ass nigga that sell fucking drugs up the plaza, don't even got a car his fucking self. She letting him drive the rental car and she's in the passenger seat, lean back, all fucking relaxing. I said, who's fucking driving the car? Oh my God, here you go. That's why I don't answer the phone for you. Bitch, you're gonna answer the phone for a bitch who you're driving something around in her name. Like, bitches got all this mouth and want to tell half the story and say all this other shit except the shit that really matters. That was the first thing against her. Then somebody vandalizes the car. Somebody scratches the car, scratches bitch in the car 3 times.
Damn.
On each side. I feel like they knocked both of the mirrors off.
Damn.
I don't know if they slashed tires, but they basically vandalized the car. Okay, had to go switch the car out. Got her another car. Y'all, probably like late December, early January 2025, 2026. This bitch fucking sends me some pictures one day of the car got fucking crashed. I said, okay, now bitch, you done did too much. I drove rental cars too for a couple years, y'all, because I just started driving. I just got my driver's license at fucking 30 years old. So I'm just trying to figure out, and mind you, my sister's had her driver's license for a long ass time. I just started, everybody who knows me knows I didn't drive. I had a fear of driving for a long time until just a couple years ago. I just got my driver's license and just started driving myself around because I caught Ubers and got driven around all my life. Okay, boom.
Some people be like that, man. I love driving. Like, I like driving. I don't like driving fucking here though because it's too much motherfucking traffic. But I like driving.
Y'all, once that happened, I was just like, all right. And then I was still being nice, y'all. I went and got a rental car for her maybe like end of January or something. And of this year, y'all, because it's come to my attention that a bitch is saying that, oh, she was just under one of my videos comment, oh, I don't need you to rent a car. But bitch, you needed me for a whole year. Don't say that you don't need me now because I forced you to go find a different way. I don't like that. I don't like that. You needed me for a whole year until I forced you to go figure out how to take care of your own big girl business. Right? So all of this really started over that. And I went and got a car in January, y'all. And literally maybe like a week or two later, she's talking about I gotta go back down there to do a renewal or something. And I'm just like, bitch, I just got you that car. I don't got time to keep running back and forth. I'm in the middle of architecture school. I don't got time to be running back and forth. I got a child. I got shit to do. I ain't got time to be running back and forth. She literally asked me within 2 weeks to go back down there. And that shit is annoying. You got to sit in there for hours just to get something done. Bitch, you think I got time to be wasting? Okay, boom. So that's how all this shit kicked off, is with the car shit. One day, but the car had got towed. They had came and got the car, whatever. And then she was on some shit or whatever about it. But I'm just like, bitch, I don't give a fuck if they came and got the car about an oil change or whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, that's a personal problem. Like, you on my time for real when it comes to that shit, because I'm just not about to stop what I'm doing to come hurry up and go get the car oil change at Hertz. And it's a lot of shit for no reason. All right, boom, y'all. One day we in the car, she gets mad at me because I asked her, why have you been driving around under my name for the past year and you haven't saved any money to go get yourself a car? This bitch replies to me, y'all, and says, don't tell me to do nothing you never did. Huh? Bitch, I'm not asking you to use your name so I can drive around. That's the difference between me and you. Yes, a nigga bought me a car. I didn't have to go buy myself a car. But everybody who's been following, if you've been following me on TikTok, you already know I already went down the merry-go-round about talking about me not having a car and my daddy fucking let me drive his car around and me driving rental cars. You already heard all of that months ago, last year. So it wasn't no surprise. Okay, I never said that no man bought me no car because it's not nobody's business. So this bitch, me and her get into it. I said, you worried about being a bad bitch that drive Lyft? I said, what you so worried about having your hair, nails, lashes done when people only see the back side of your motherfucking head? Like, bitches need to be real with themselves and have some financial literacy. If you don't have a nigga that's gonna buy you a car, then you have to save for a car, right? She on the internet talking about, oh, I make $120,000. Bitch, you ain't make.
Well, when in her defense, when she driving and they back there, they do see her hands on the steering wheel. So they do, the nails do gotta be motherfucking popping. You know what I'm talking about?
Shit last year. That's the bitch's problem. You worked under my social security number. You didn't even, I don't got no 1099 with no $120,000 from Lyft on it. So let's cut it out. And if you was making $120,000 a year, you would be motherfucking being able to pay a car payment, a car note. You would have a used car at the very minimum. You save some money up and get a car. Let's be fucking for real with ourselves. Let's be adults. I'm asking the bitch why she want to be cute to drive Lyft around. Nobody sees her. I get cute so I can get on the internet and make money. This is my motherfucking job for a living. This is what I do, right? This bitch drives Lyft. There's no reason you need to be a bad bitch driving Lyft. That's why I be saying bitches' heads be fucked up. So now we got into it about that. Okay, we had a whole little thing about that. She mad now because I done told her the truth about herself. Like, you depending on me and you're not even trying to help yourself. That's where all of this shit got kicked off. Then me and her was going back and forth in text messages one day. I told the bitch, I'm done. I don't, and she just keep talking crazy to me. She got a slick ass mouth for a bitch that can't help herself.
Ooh.
Okay, so I told her I wasn't doing it no more, y'all. So she fucking goes and she makes my mother take off a day of fucking work to go sign up for Lyft and went and got her a rental car under her name. Because I told her I wasn't doing it no more. So she was mad about that for a couple of weeks or whatever. And then my other sister ended up getting into it because I was low-key over it after the fact. My mother got her a car, whatever, no big deal. I believe that my sister, well, when me and my first sister that I got into it started going at it, she's all over there in the text messages like, oh yeah, our other sister was on the phone with her talking shit. And I said, I know neither one. So now I gotta get with both of y'all bitches. Neither one of y'all bitches got no room to be motherfucking talking about nobody. Who is y'all bitches? So then they started asking me who the fuck was I. Yeah, I'm gonna hurry up and tell y'all part 3, but then I'm gonna have to stop because I gotta film and use my phone for a sign, and then I'll be back to tell y'all the rest of the story later on today. But y'all, so yeah, one day all of this shit about the car kind of comes to a boil because now me and my little sister, we haven't been talking probably for a couple weeks. But me and my big sister, we're close. We talk damn near every motherfucking day. We do talk every day. Well, we was talking every day. So my older sister must have been talking to my little sister. Mind you, they haven't even been cool for years because my little sister got my older sister locked up one day because she jumped through her window, and then my big sister had to beat her ass up one day with some other people because this bitch jumped through her window acting crazy one day. That bitches wasn't fucking with each other for years is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Somehow, some way, these bitches on the phone on the other line talking shit about me.
Chit-chatting about you.
I don't know. Why my big sister was participating in the bullshit, I don't know. She must be a hating ass bitch too because me and her didn't have no problems. We didn't have, so I don't understand why you over there talking with a bitch trying to talk shit about what? About what? Hey, all of this shit comes to a boil, y'all, a couple weeks, and some of y'all might have seen it because I posted about it, but I took it down. One day, I'm on the phone with my big sister, and my big sister, we talking about something. I don't know what we talking about, but somehow, some way, she gets to talking to my other sister. Somehow, some way, bitches start coming.
Somebody say, what's on the sister's name that she can't rent it? I don't know. She done fucked it up, though, so she needs somebody help.
Through my phone, not bitches, but people start coming through my phone sending me stuff that my little sister is posting on her Instagram. At this time, y'all never seen me with no drama on the internet. I don't do drama on the internet. I get on the internet to work because this is my place of business. Bringing drama to your place of business, messy. I never had to be that person.
Damn. Sammy, was everybody all right? Was everybody all right? You said you had to grab the wheel from the back seat. Jesus Christ.
Person on the internet. I work and people love me for what I did. I never got. So another thing that this bitch was trying to say is basically that, oh, I think that I'm better than other people because, and she was trying to say about the car, y'all, is that, oh, basically when I was telling her about she need to save up for a car, oh, you do stuff for people so that you can knock them when they down. How? I let you use the car for free. I let you rent a car in my name for free when I should have been charging you to use my name and pay taxes on the money you was making every week. How am I trying to kick you when you down when I've been helping you? How do I think I'm better than other people? I just wasn't understanding where, oh, you think, huh? No, I don't think I'm better than nobody. You think I'm better. I never said that shit. And when somebody's trying to give you advice and trying to help you, instead of a bitch shutting up and taking some motherfucking notes, she want to be combative and she don't want nobody to tell her nothing. She been like that her whole life. I don't got time for no bitch like that. You want to be a lost in the sauce ass bitch that don't want to improve? I don't know what to tell you, right? Y'all, one day this shit comes to boils. People start sending me that she's on my she's on her Instagram. Mind you, at this time, me and her do not follow each other, so she knows I'm not going to see it. She's posting for, I guess, the little ass bit of people that follow her in Baltimore City. Y'all, this bitch gets to posting shit about me that never should be hitting the internet because it's not the internet business. I never got on the internet talking about, y'all, I don't have to get on the internet and talk about nobody because y'all know who the fuck I am on the internet. I get on this bitch to make money. This bitch keep trying to act like I be using her and my family for content. And I've been asking people, nobody knows what anybody on the internet in my family. I do not post my family. The only person I post in my family is my daddy because my daddy is in the construction industry. So what me and him do is kind of aligned and it makes sense for the brand. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up. It's all coming to a boil a couple weeks after the car fallout shit because my sister, my bigger sister is basically playing middleman between us. But I'm coming to find out, like, she's basically instigating the situation between me and my little sister. One day I'm on the phone with my sister. Somebody gets to telling me that my little sister is on the internet posting shit about me. I'm the internet bitch of my family. I don't get on the internet and I do not talk about my family. I get on the internet to work. I don't get on the internet to promote shit but me making signs and myself. I don't need no motherfucking extra characters, no motherfucking supporting characters in my show. I'm the main character around this bitch. I'm the only character around this bitch. Sometimes you see a person here and there, but for real, if you go through my page, it's about me. I'm self-centered. Duh, like, you can't tell? So when a bitch is telling me I'm using her and my family for content or I'm using them for views, bitch, what are you talking about? That's not why I'm on the internet. That's never been why I'm on the internet. So she gets on the internet, y'all, and when I tell you my sister said the most fucked up shit that I can never in my life forgive her for, I hope she see this video. As long as I live, I can never forgive her, both of my sisters. They went so far with it. They took it too far. We could fuss all day in text messages. We could have fought about it behind closed doors with nobody in our business. This bitch, this little dumb ass bitch, got on the internet, y'all, told people who I was fucking.
Ooh.
What? If you watch 1, 2, and 3, tell me about what the fuck I just told y'all warrants a bitch getting on the internet and telling people who I'm fucking. You're such a thirsty ass, clout chasing ass bitch. You want to scream somebody's name who don't even know you, never met you. He would, if somebody asked him who you was, he wouldn't even know you was my sister, because bitch, that's how irrelevant you are. Why are you screaming somebody's name who don't know you? Hella other people names up in it, and started bringing other people into our drama that had nothing to do with a car that I was renting. That's why me and her fell out. So my big sister, I feel like, was pumping this bitch head up. But instead, I don't understand why them two hoes thought they was gonna fuck with me. And I think them bitches got me a little fucked up, y'all. And a lot of y'all may be asking, why your sister's hating on you, though? I'm gonna tell you why. Because they two nothing ass bitches. And bitches just be mundane and mediocre. My little sister, if you know my little sister, she always lived in my shadow. There's nothing special about the bitch. The bitch don't do nothing with herself. She walking around thinking she's cute and she's gonna get by being cute in life, and she's such a bad bitch. Now, my sister, both of them bitches, I think they just have some complex about who I am, because they see how much love people show me that don't even know me. They in their head, I feel like they feel like I've known this bitch our whole life. I don't feel like it's nothing special about her. So why do other people feel like it's something special about her? That's some hating ass shit. I would never get on this motherfucking Beyonce's internet and start talking about my sisters and start doing weird ass shit like she a bitch on the street. That's some weird shit. When my sister did that to me, that bitch is dead to me. Sorry. I hate how that sounded and how I had to put it out on the internet. But I really truly believe God is cleaning house around this bitch, because he got a new chapter in life coming for me. So he had to get these wicked ass people away from me, which I'm okay with. I will tell y'all what I said for y'all entertainment purposes today. I said, I know you're not on the internet talking about me and who I'm fucking when nobody like you, not even your own cat. And I had to tell everybody, this bitch cat jumped from the 10th floor window and committed suicide. That's how unbearable this bitch is. Y'all think I'm lying. Y'all laughing and shit. Y'all was laughing at that video, but I'm dead. Her cat now, y'all, every time this bitch cracked the door, the cat trying to run out the door away from her. I did tell the internet that, y'all. I didn't say who that bitch was fucking, though. I told everybody her cat committed suicide. You see what I'm saying? It's not even. She want people to hate me. Bitch, it's not even that serious for me on the internet to go tell y'all you're dirty. I can say a lot of shit about a bitch. But I was talking about her cat that was taking it too far for her. Girl, bye. Called me a prostitute. A prostitute? Bitch, I don't promote no fucking pussy selling. Bitches be mad because men just naturally are giving to me. Bitch, I'm a goddess. I can't help that. And y'all, my thing is that if my sister was really a bitch that was on her shit, I probably would have been quiet. I probably wouldn't have had no response. But when you a bitch that's doing less than me in life, that's where I had the problem. That's why I had to actually get up and respond, because I was like, hold on, bitch, you not doing more than me in life. So what gives you the to think you can talk about me? And this all started about the car. So now bitch is trying to attack my personal life. Bitch, you can never attack the palace. The palace is fucking a fort. So she getting on there telling people I'm homeless and I be sleeping at my studio. Y'all, I live with my grandmother. I have plans on living with my grandmother and helping my grandmother until I graduate architecture school. That's another thing. I think bitches got me fucked up, y'all. That's
good.
Like, I don't know, like my business doing bad or something. I don't know. Is that what bitches thinking? Because I guess bitches think I'm broke, but y'all, I'm in architecture school for 9 months out of the year. I had to bitches who never been to school, higher education, a bitch that dropped out of the 9th grade and got her GED, she would never understand what it's like to make it through a program like architectural and environmental design. Sorry, I keep telling a bitch, we don't live the same kind of life, bitch. You aren't doing the shit that I'm doing, and the shit that I'm doing, you couldn't walk a mile in my shoes. So you need to just pipe down. You can't talk about me because I'm a bitch that do more than you. But if you was a bitch that was doing more than me, I would probably give you that. But all the comparing and contrasting, all of this started because I was telling the bitch she need to save her money to go buy a car. This bitch talking about homeless. Keep saying homeless. Bitch, homeless is the people that sleep under the Martin Luther King Bridge. Homeless is the people that you see out with the signs. My grandmother lived on 9 acres, 2 garages, 6,000 square feet home. We got a tree house in our yard, y'all. If you can't live at your granny house, where the fuck could you live? But I'm not about to go back and forth with a bitch who want a cookie for living in an apartment under her mother name in a CPN. Our mother.
Shit.
I'm not going back and forth with you, ho. You got it. You win. If you so independent, you got it. Why you living under a CPN? Keep trying to tell me everybody lives under a CPN. Bitches who ain't living right. Yeah, they do live under CPNs. I understand. We come from that type of place. I understand. I'm not down to nobody who live under a CPN. But as a bitch that live under a CPN, who the fuck is you to shame me for living at our grandmother house? And she live on 9 acres. Her motherfucking house it stretch across a whole block in Baltimore City. What in the fuck is a bitch? What was she trying to say? I sleep in my studio. I pay for this bitch. It's a 24-hour building. I definitely made my room comfortable enough so that I can trap out this bitch. Yes. So I don't know if a bitch thought she was, exposing me or something. Anybody who knows me in my life already knew that. Now we can make it public knowledge on the internet. Baby, you were never fucking with me. But you do need to go get your credit right and get them apartments up off your social security number. You do need to go get them points up off your license so that you can fucking drive for Lyft under your own motherfucking name and not your mother name or my name. Maybe you should go and enroll in school. Maybe. Go get a degree. You about to be 30 years old, no degree. And my thing about a bitch who don't have no kids, mind you, y'all, the sister I'm beefing with for real, she don't have no kids. That's what she's so mad about. She mad that I'm doing all of this and I still take care of my son by myself. And I'm still doing all that I do. Still running my business. Mind you, y'all, I done told myself I'm taking a sacrifice from working if you've been following me for a while, you know how I get down. You know how I wake up every day and get money. I can't do that while I'm in school. I got to focus on school. But I shouldn't even have to explain that to nobody. I never thought I had to explain that to nobody. But in case a bitch out there, one of her little hating ass bitches is clocking this page and watching these videos, I want y'all bitches to know y'all really not fucking with me. And what you see me in right now, don't ever think I'm down, bitch. I can get up any day and go make some money. Bitch, I'm focused on these books. I'm focused on becoming a better designer. Y'all hoes is working on repetition and continuing to repeat the same poor patterns y'all was taught all y'all life. We grew up poor. Y'all, I tell people that all the time. I'm not no bitch that come from nothing. I'm not no bitch that got no parents. They not nothing. I love my parents to death. They gave me life. But when I tell y'all, my parents ain't teach us nothing. I had to go out in the world. Everything you see as me today, I had to teach myself. My parents sent me out in the world as 18 years old and didn't teach me nothing about the world. Everything you see me today doing is shit I had to teach myself. My father is in the construction industry, so that is an inspiration. So I want to be an architect. My mother spent a lot of time investing in my creative energy. I will always thank my parents for that. But them little bitches and my sister, my mother was the same way with my sister. The fact that she's a nothing ass bitch, y'all, I can't tell you why. But tell that bitch before she keep talking about me or she want to fight me in Target, I got shit to do. I have to become a state licensed architect. I have to go pass a board, a background check, and go make sure I can get licensed. And I got the motherfucking credential. I got the motherfucking good name to get that done. You want to fight me in Target and I'm trying to become a state licensed architect. I can't have no criminal record fucking around with you. But bitches that's already been to jail, they don't give a fuck about going to jail. But bitch, I give a fuck about my good name and my social. And
I ain't going to jail either. I give a fuck about going to jail. Fuck that. Last time I went to jail, niggas was in that bitch chilling, sleep. I'm just like, cause I just went to the holding cell. Niggas in that bitch sleep, all type of shit. I'm just looking around like, y'all niggas really can go. I cannot go to sleep with all you niggas just lingering around me like this.
all right, y'all. I don't know. This probably gonna be the last part because it ain't too much else to say about it that's leading up to the Target shit, except that the only other exchange that we had is that after she got on there trying to, I guess, expose me, I posted this shit about her cat and that CPN shit. The only time we ever talked after that was in text messages, because I was just like, bitch, you on there telling the story wrong. Like, you want to tell my business for one free, but then tell it right if you want to tell my business. Going back and forth in text messages, and a lot of y'all was asking about the taxes on the money that she made under my social security number.
Oh yeah, the taxes.
I hit this bitch up. I said, you got some nerve to be on the internet talking about somebody's this and somebody's that, but you owe me money. The 1099 I got from her last year, y'all, was
how much was it?
$60,000. So I don't know where the bitch got $120,000,
She was riding, boy.
and you have to.
Hey, y'all want to make some extra money? Nigga, motherfucking left. She was riding though. Goddamn, she probably was riding a lot though.
Pay to drive the rental car around. It don't seem like $120,000 to me. Bitches don't know how to add and basically told me fuck me. She not giving me nothing. I should have thought about that before I took away the way that she make money.
Ooh.
She basically just told me fuck me. And I said, but you don't get on the internet and tell them how you do shit like that. That's what I'm saying. That's how bitches talk about they this and they make 120. Bitches that make 120,000, they pay their taxes. I've been a 1099 bitch for 5 tax years now. I've been paying my taxes. Bitch that thinks she's evading the truth about herself, of course she's gonna evade taxes, y'all. Like, that's just that's what bitches do. So I'm not even mad about it. My thing about it is God bless me so bad. Bitches talking about they made money last year on the books. You didn't make no money on the books, y'all. That was a couple weeks ago. We had that conversation. I haven't talked to that bitch in a couple weeks, and then the other day I ran into her. I was literally in Target. She must have walked in Target, seen me, and started walking up on me, trying to scream and shit and hell and cause a scene.
Okay.
But that bitch ain't touch me. She ain't fucking stupid, y'all. That bitch ain't wanna go to jail. But yeah, to conclude the fucking drama and to put this shit to rest, I don't fuck with them bitches. So when y'all see me shining, y'all see me doing my shit this summer, I want all of y'all to go run to them bitches, even though they nobodies. I'm not gonna tell y'all who them bitches is, but cause some other shit happened behind the scenes, but I'm not gonna talk about it cause it involved other people. I apologize to anybody who got caught up in our fucking mess. I swear to God, we definitely going down as the messiest bitches in Baltimore City. Damn. I apologize to all those involved, names mentioned. Bitches is messy, you know. I don't even, that's not even my style. So back to business. Honestly, I plan on making so much money this year just so I can shit on them.
Yo, so that was the backstory on why she tried to fight her in Target. Okay, we got it. But wait, there's more.
This is why I kept getting her cars, because I also had this sympathy for her and feeling like it is hard to save up for things, especially in this economy. I was being understanding for a year, y'all. But when a bitch is over here fucking with scamming ass niggas and she asking scamming ass niggas, I guess, for clothes and stupid shit instead of asking for bags and to pay her bills up so she can save for a car, or telling one of them niggas to take her to the lot. This bitch on the internet talking about she got aloe.
Aloe?
She got clothes, y'all.
What is
She
that?
got clothes, y'all. What about the things that you need in life? So I did feel this same sentiment. Like, literally, as her sister, I was feeling this for her. And that's why I even did that shit, why I was even doing that shit for her, because I'm trying to help her out. I don't want her to be fucked up. But where she had me fucked up is that when I'm asking you questions, you get smart. What killed me about her is that every time I would turn around is that she's going to get her hair done, she's going to get her nails done, she's going to get her lashes done. It's nothing wrong with doing that when you can afford a car too, though, and a car payment. You get what I'm saying? Why do I got to keep running back and forth to get you rental cars, but you got money for all this other shit all the time? You not stacking and sacrificing to get shit, so you're not inconveniencing anybody else. Nothing about my life is an inconvenience to my sister.
Sacrifice. Yes, ma'am.
So come to find out, I get to talking to my father today, and my father says that my lying ass sister then got to calling my mother and telling my mother that I got on the internet and said some long out ass 20-year-old drawn out story about her and my father business. Y'all, this girl is so delusional. I gotta even stop giving her life, because that's what she needs to keep going. She needs a bitch like me with all my energy to keep giving like her. She done called my mother and told y'all, if y'all can find a screenshot or the screen recording of me telling y'all my parents' business on the internet, I would love to see it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Again, I don't get out nothing. Go
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about that mama.
watch the whole series of what I've been talking about. I don't get nothing out of telling no bitch business on the internet. That don't make me no money. But a bitch that owes me money getting on the internet talking about me, you got me fucked up. So today, I'm trying to find somebody that actually works at Hertz or this car rental place on Reisterstown Road, y'all. Somebody at one of these car rental places. Because I get to talking to my mother too. My mother basically is taking my sister's side. She's telling me that she don't get to tell her what to do because she's 30 and da 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 da. But as the bitch that she's driving around in your name and putting your name on the line, I think you should call that weird ass bitch and tell her she need to shut the fuck up. You can't get on the internet and talk about somebody and you owe them money. Not a little bit amount of money. You owe them $5,000. Then you're still working under somebody. She claims that she told my parents I also got her put out of that apartment because
the
she
CPN.
got a letter on her door about fraud. But I can't believe nothing this little weird bitch say, y'all. I don't know what this disease is called, but she's been a compulsive liar. She's been a bitch that likes to deflect when she's getting in trouble. She don't like but this person did that. That's a weird ass bitch. You're 30. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about this bitch from when we was little girls. This bitch one time when we was little girls went to school and fucking told the school that some man was trying to kidnap us off the corner at the bus stop.
What? Oh,
that
shit.
never happened, y'all. I was right there on the bus stop with her. That never happened. But she went to school as a little, that's what I'm saying. I know this little bitch in and out. She want to get on here and say shock value shit that's not even true. That's what I'm saying. It's given desperate. It's given you need to go read or write a book. Not about me though, bitch. Write a book about yourself with your delusions. All right, y'all. I think this is the place that she currently has a car from. Hold on, let me move so y'all can see the info.
Oh my God.
I need to find somebody here, y'all. Put a fucking PSA out on the city on this bitch. I think she's renting a car from here. Find me somebody that work there. That bitch need to return that rental car. You can't be on the internet talking big shit. You ain't got no title with your name on it, baby. She keep talking about she gonna go get a car. How? You can't save no money because you gonna be out of that rental car. Judy account is getting shut the fuck down today if I got anything to do with it. Let me send y'all where I was going. Maybe somebody can find somebody that works actually for Hertz. Let me send y'all where that's the next. Okay, now this is the Hertz. This one.
Oh my God.
You don't see that? Yeah, this is the Hertz that I was going down to for her. Y'all, I know some. Oh, hold on. Let me post a picture of her because if any of y'all see this video and y'all get in her car today, that bitch driving, y'all. She gotta make money, y'all. This ain't no bitch that's up, y'all. She fucked up, y'all. So I'm gonna make that bitch more fucked up. Bitch, don't ever play with me. You gonna be unemployed. Bitch got on the internet said I was homeless for living with my grandmother. Bitch, you gonna be unemployed and living with your parents. It seems as if a bitch that has no degree and no skills, she gonna be resorting to prostitution, y'all. I think that's what she trying to say I did for a living, but everybody know what I do for a living. But I think a bitch with no skills, she ain't gonna have no choice but to sell a little cat. And I never wanted to post a bitch picture ever because I don't want to give her no bitch. If you're not from Baltimore, you're not going to know who my sister is. This bitch picks you up in Baltimore City. I want you to report that account. If this bitch, and it's going to be under my mother's name. It's not going to be her name, y'all. It's going to be under something Barrera, Judy Barrera, something, my mother's name, y'all. Just for the bitch lying all her life. Now she's gonna learn a hard lesson. She gonna have to return that motherfucker. That car that she in this picture riding around is a rental that's in my mother's name. This bitch don't learn. When you gotta use other people's identity to live your life, you gotta shut the fuck up. You can't be a bitch that run her mouth. Cause now I'm purposely telling y'all how much of a weird bitch she is because I want y'all to join in on the festivities of teaching this bitch a lesson. If y'all see this bitch, she can't not work, y'all. She don't got no office like me, y'all. She's a Lyft driver. She gotta ride around the city. She fucked up, y'all. This bitch ain't got no money, y'all. She has to get out there and make sure them 4 tires is moving forward for her to make some money. She ain't gonna take no days off. She ain't got it like that. She a Lyft driver. Right. You see this bitch out and about today. You pick this bitch up in that rental car, report her. She's gonna go into 30 learning a hard lesson. She's gonna find a new job. All that. All the bitches that have beat my sister up over the years, bitches know me in Baltimore. Like, all y'all people that's not from Baltimore, people know me. I don't be having no problem with no bitches in the street. But this bitch has been beat up multiple times, y'all.
Oh,
She's such a lying ass bitch. This bitch came in the house one day when we was young and told my father that I watched her get beat up outside the school. Outside of Poly. Mind you, I went to West. I went to a totally different school next door. This bitch gonna tell my father I fucking watched her get beat up. That was a bold-faced lie. And was about to get my ass whipped about that. She been lying. She been doing weird bitch shit all her life. See, the sad part is, can't no bitch run me up off the internet as my job. But a bitch brought the smoke to my job. Now I gotta take the smoke to her job. I'm gonna run you up off that lift that baby. And you ain't gonna have no car. You gonna have to ask for a ride or give it no Uber. Yeah, them bitches know I'm on their ass. They reporting them videos. Them bitches don't want them Lyft accounts to get fucked up because that bitch knows she ain't gonna be able to make no money. You better report my video, bitch, because you gonna be off that app. You gonna be filling out job applications.
yo, she funny as fuck, bruh. Hold on, I got some more. Oh shit, it's some more. Hold up. I gotta find this shit. There you go. Is this her? Nah, that ain't her. Here we go. We got more. Oh shit.
Giving you no tax money.
Oh,
You keep talking about.
you heard what she said? She said, I ain't sending you no tax money. Nigga, hold on.
I'm not giving you no tax money.
Oh.
You keep talking about 5,000. First of all, you should have thought about that shit before you up and just decided to stop renting the car for me, which was no big deal because guess what? A bitch like me, I figured that shit the fuck out real motherfucking quick, okay?
Oh.
I figured that shit the fuck out. And you mad that I'm still out here making money, but I'm not giving you no money. Bitches trying to act like they going.
That's not right. You gotta give your sister the money, man. You don't want to pay your tax. You leaving your sister with the bill. Damn.
So hard about going back and forth with me and keep trying to say it's not about a car, y'all. Oh, Selena went and told this boy something and then went and told this. Y'all, anything I did to them is after a bitch got on the internet March 17th and started talking shit about me and thinking she was going to tell the internet my personal business. Yes, I did go retaliate and tell some people some shit because I know you didn't think that you was going to bring people into my shit and you thought I wasn't going, and like, I don't know, y'all bullshit too. Bitches want me to have a warrant so bad, want me to go to jail so bad. Y'all, if I had a warrant yesterday, Child Protective Services would have locked my ass up after I met with her. She tried to say I got her put out of her apartment. I never got her put out of her apartment, but somebody definitely did. Thank you to whoever did that. But again, anything I ever did to her, I did it behind the scenes. I got on here and I only talked about her. Y'all, she keeps talking about people that are around me for no reason. Talking about my son. Getting you put out of your apartment, you out of your apartment is not the same as you calling Child Protective Services and trying to get my son taken away from me. Finally, somebody asked the magic question. Who brought this shit to the internet first? So let's make this quick, y'all. Boom. This is March 16th, 3:46. Boom.
Shit, my bad. I ain't about to read all this shit. You only had $20. This shit say you only have $20 to give, and any money I ever got from you, I gave back. Oh my god. Ooh, it say, and you a skinny prostitute with nothing to your name for years. Laugh out loud. Pussy only worth a Subaru. Laugh out loud.
I just showed y'all nothing had hit the internet yet at that point. Me and her were fussing in text messages as sisters do. Y'all, a couple minutes later, I get this from somebody at March 17th. Go back and look at the text messages. I purposely swiped over so that you got and gave you a recording of my phone text messages so y'all can see. Boom, while we're fussing in text messages, when that screenshot is sent to my phone from the person that I know, they follow my sister. They literally, I feel like she's taking it too far. The screenshot literally says 4 minutes ago at 9 o'clock. So that means that she posted it at 8:56. Go back and look at them text messages I posted, y'all. We were literally fussing a text message. She took it to the internet
So
first.
she
I had
posted...
never posted anything about her. She had no reason to go on the internet and say my actual name. As y'all can see from all of the other videos, I have never said this girl's name. You can't see it in this screenshot, but this was sent to me also as a screen recording. And based off of what I calculated, this was posted around 9:38. So about 30 minutes after she posted that last slide. I still haven't posted anything at this point, y'all. This is what this bitch came on the internet.
Damn, it says, Selena, you are a prostitute. You fuck for everything you have and still don't have shit. You fuck for that BS, that bullshit ass 2005 auction Subaru. You have a Subaru worth pussy bullshit. You go, she blanked that out. Blah, blah, blah. You sleep with that motherfucker. Shower, no. You're homeless. Been homeless for years.
You started off with my name. I keep telling a disrespectful ass bitch that the person that you were was helping you.
Oh, y'all can see it.
Use their name. You got some motherfucking nerve getting on the internet and talking about me like this. You need help, bitch. You need mental fucking help. And that's why I keep making videos because, bitch, I keep telling you talk for free. One, you owe me money. I get on the internet and I talk for money. I get paid for this shit. This is my job. So when you showed up to my job and wrote disrespectful shit, talking about she's homeless, y'all. Talking about I'm homeless. And that's why I have even gave this shit life, because I know a bitch that I don't know her business. Why would you ever play with me like this? Why would you ever play with me like this, bitch? You knew you wasn't safe, so I'm confused. Not only did she come to the internet and say my name, but she said hella other people's names, y'all. There's more people that were included in that first little rant that she went on. My name, people I'm fucking name, my friends' names, my son name. And after she posted those two things, and of course people are coming to her phone and sending me stuff, I finally did feel the need that after saying something like that about me, why would you not think I was going to get on the internet and blast you, bitch? I posted all my videos originally. Sorry, these kids outside my window being loud and shit. I posted my original videos on TikTok. And
March 17th.
Of course, they're archived now, so you can't watch them. But I posted on here first, and then I went to Instagram and posted the ones that saved after I posted on Instagram. So everything hit here first, and then it went to Instagram, because I get paid here. I don't get paid on Instagram, so I wasn't really that worried about it. What time did I say, y'all? Go back and check all the times that I fucking
10 a.m.
on those other screenshots. She brought it to the internet. I never brought it to the internet, but I know how the internet better. So I got on the internet and said, oh, baby, you don't have to expose me, because now I'm not really living in shame. I just don't tell my personal business on here. Instead of just shutting the fuck up and being humble and saying, you know what, I do owe my sister money, why in the fuck would you get on the internet and try to say that all that bullshit? Instead, you owed me money before this. So to get on the internet and be saying, oh, I only called Child Protective Services because she called and got me put out of my fraudulent CPN apartment. You shouldn't be on the internet talking how you was talking about other people. I didn't even call on her, y'all.
She ain't giving the name or nothing.
But the reason why people shouldn't play internet games is because there are people all over watching what's going on.
True.
For all she know, a bitch in the rental office done seen all of these videos, but you can't talk crazy when you're living wrong. Y'all, she called my management company. I didn't give a fuck. Neither did they about anything she had to say. Her last resort was calling Child Protective Services and making false allegations against me. That bitch is a mental fucking patient and needs help. To get on the internet and say you're not gonna pay me my money, bitches, you dumb. I went around and started so many problems in my life because of you owing me money about a car. Keep talking about it's not about a car and keep trying to tell these people what I want to say to other people. That's why she's doing all of this. Y'all, this all started on March 17th. Bitch is talking about why I made 21 parts. That's what I keep trying to explain to you, bitch. I make money here. This is my job. You showed up to my job and wanted to start shit. Now I have to capitalize. The point I'm trying to make is the bitch is a habitual liar. She's trying to act like she didn't get on the internet and say who I was fucking. Why wouldn't you think I wouldn't go thrash you hoe and go say some shit behind the scenes? I still never to this day got on the internet and said nothing about who she was fucking, y'all. I just talked about what type of bitch she is and the money that she owed me and what I did for her. But a bitch wants sympathy now from everybody because she got put out of her fraudulent apartment. But y'all, why did she get on the internet telling people I'm homeless when she know I live at my grandmother's house that is both of our grandmothers? If she was a random bitch, that would have been one thing. But y'all, she's my sister. You know you a bum when you try to run down on your sister at 8 o'clock in the morning when she's trying to take her son to school. A bum. That's why I keep telling that bitch she need to go get a career and read a book. Because it's no reason why you knew my son was at our parents' house and you just so happened to be pulling up at my parents' house to fight me? 8 o'clock in the morning, you bum ass bitch. I keep telling that bitch, you don't have no hobby. She's mad because she's embarrassed and everybody knows her business. Bitch, I don't care. I don't care. You're mad and want to fight. And then you just turned 30 a couple days ago. You lucky I don't really play police games, bitch, because you would definitely be in jail for assaulting me. I'm 31 years old. I'm not a little ass girl no more. Why would I be fighting you? You're a Lyft driver. You're a bum. Keep telling you, why would I fight a bum? That puts me on a bum level. Baby, when we used to fight when we was little girls, that's because we grew up in the same house. We was on the same level. You're not on my level no more, bitch, even with the same blood running through us. You's a bum. Baby, I know why you mad. You thought you was what? Exposing me and that was gonna get you some clout? You still a bum. You still a bitch with no clout. You still a bitch that nobody know. So where did that get you? Stop looking for a moment off me, bitch, and go create your own moment. Bitches love acting like I sell pussy, but don't try to conveniently leave out that you just see me making noise for down at 410 at my client shit. Why bitches try to act like I need them for viral shit? I don't sell pussy, baby. I sell signs. Everybody knows that. Everybody sees that. I don't need no motion off of nothing else except me being an artist and me being a creative. You, though, the only noise you've made since you was fussing with me, you dirty dick-sucking ass bitch, is what? The noise of that motherfucking muffler of that fucking rental. Go ahead, bitch. Look at you. Nay! Nay! Now touch me, bitch. You touch me. Get your raggedy ass out of the fucking car, you stupid ass bitch. Get out of my face, bitch. Get your daughter. Get your daughter. Man. Man. You ain't about shit. Yeah.
Oh.
You mad asshole. Mad. Stop touching me before I'm gonna get you locked up, bitch. I'm gonna get you locked up, bitch. I'm gonna get you locked up. You ain't know. That's what I thought. Now you gonna jail. Y'all better go run and tell that ugly spirited bitch to leave me the fuck alone, because I did go up to that motherfucking Flex Drive today and walked in there and showed them the video that I just posted and of that bitch in the car. That's my sister. I said, here go the tag number. I straight read it out for the Flex Drive people. I said, I zoomed in on the video so they could see the tag. That man straight pulled out that computer.
Shit.
That man straight pulled out that computer and seen. I said, and I know the person who rented this car from you is named Judy Barrera. I said, this bitch is driving this car around, almost hit my car with y'all car today.
Ooh.
Showed them the video. The man flagged that account.
Oh.
I told him I'll be back every day. If y'all see that bitch in that car, y'all take a picture. Because if I get a picture of her actually in the car driving around Lyft will put her off the app. So if y'all see somebody, Judy Barrera, pick y'all up, I'm gonna put it out again. Tell that bitch, leave me alone, bitch. You can't fuck with me. That's why you want to fight me. Outside talking about somebody sell pussy. Bitch, you owe me money. You need to go start selling that shit so that you can get me my money, because Lyft ain't doing it for you if you don't got my money, but you trying to fight, bitch. How the fuck you trying to run the rental car that you're driving in your mother's name into my motherfucking car that's in my name? Are you stupid, bitch? Like, we even got the beefing because I'm coming out of my parents' house out the driveway, y'all, and here go this bitch cutting me off in the middle of the road and fucking almost hit my car. So I thought it was a random person about to hit my car. Whole time is this bitch started hanging out the window, started screaming. Then I said, let me back up. I backed up a little bit. Then that bitch she wanted to start trying to jump in my car and fight. She pulling on my shit in the car, throwing it in the street. But what a bitch won't say is why she's really mad by telling lies about me. You thought lies were going to do something for you. My thing is, baby, beat up where? You're on the internet talking about you beat me up. I'm yellow as hell. Where did you beat me up? Beat up where? Beat up where? I don't got a bruise on me. Beat up where? Bitch, don't play with me. You can never beat me up. You know better. That's your point. You know better than to lay hands on the chosen one. Daddy would have had to probably beat your ass. You know better, bitch. You wanted to get out there and cause a scene because you thought you was going to provoke me. But I'm not a pit bull like you, bitch. You's a fucking wild zoo animal. I don't do nothing with no bitches like you. I already know your kind. You need to go sign up for Now That's TV though. If you want to fight somebody, keep telling you need a career path.
Oh shit! You need to go sign up for baddies. She said, "Damn."
I'd respect you more if you want to go fight some random bitches about some shit you want to be mad about nothing. Bitch, you owe me money. Bitch, owe me $5,000. You're mad at me and you want to fight me? Bitch, I should be. You call Child Protective Services on me, but you want to fight me? Bitch, I really do should want to fight you, but I honestly got too much shit to do. I got to go down the avenue and hang up a big ass sign, and then I'm going to do Dr. Baltimore after that, bitch. This is just a fair warning to everybody else that's not included in on this. Don't send me no fucking messages talking about,
I guess she mad. She definitely mad now. She done put her picture all on, like, and shit. She mad now. She definitely want to fight.
oh, I need to be the bigger person. Oh, I need to not respond. Oh, I need to not do this. Y'all are not going to be able to tell me how to respond to disrespect. If you let somebody disrespect you and you don't say nothing back, that's you. Bitch, don't put me in on it. But don't come in my DM and say nothing to me. That's going to piss me off, and I'm going to end up walling you out too. It's nothing to say. Mind your fucking business and stay in the audience. Don't give a fuck about none of y'all perception of me. That's the only people who give a fuck about people's perception of them are insecure ass people. Stop asking me where my parents are, because this is the kind of response. I haven't talked to my parents since the day of the incident, y'all. So my father just gets to call in my phone just now, and I'm trying to figure out for what. So I'm boofing him, so then he must think it's my son boofing him, but it's me boofing him. So as y'all can see, this is his response.
What boofing mean? I heard of it before. I forgot.
Why are you calling my motherfucking phone? And you was just standing there like a baboon in the doorway letting a bitch attack me. Y'all can see for yourself what his response is. That's why I'm done with them motherfuckers. That's why my son cannot go over there no more, because he's in danger around them people. I don't trust them people to let a crazy ass bitch around my son like that. They would call Child Protective Services and then get on the internet the next day and say she loved him. Bitch, you's a weirdo. You don't even love your motherfucking cats. That's why them cats be trying to run the fuck away from you. The day that we was out there doing all of that, I asked my father, I said, so you're just going to let a bitch come to your house and attack me? You know what my father said that day? Both of y'all not going to be able to come over here no more. Bitch, I don't even come over there. You need to get the fuck on. Why are you I don't think nothing is wrong with it. Some people's working multiple jobs and this and that. But I don't know. At 30, I'm just that type. We wasn't raised like that. My mother taught us to be ambitious people. I'm in architecture school. My brother's in aeronautical engineering school down in Florida. And this bitch is a Lyft driver. No education. That's all I'm trying to say. When I say Lyft driver, my mother didn't raise us to be like that. So y'all keep asking, where's my mother? I don't know. Not being a mother. Not telling this little bitch about herself. But she thinks it's a commendable thing that she just pays bills. What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? And I know we old and people probably don't think about that in this day and age. They just worried about paying bills. But this is our only life. You're going to die. Are you going to do things that make you happy, or are you going to do what consumerism and capitalism told you to do? That's all I'm trying to say. Lyft drivers have nothing. Y'all is part of the economy just as much as the rest of us. But that is not fulfilling your goals and your desires and your purpose that God put you on this earth with. I don't respect that part. I'm so sorry, babe. You would only be scared to fight a bitch you never fought before. Why would I be scared to fight a bitch that I already fought 5 billion jillion times? We grew up together, y'all. This is not a bitch I don't know. This is a bitch I grew up with. I already fought her. Now, this is the problem with a lot of y'all. Y'all have hood mentality. Y'all have ghetto. Why would I be fighting a bitch at 31 years old? I'm going to use these same hands that God gave me that is blessed and talented to fight a bitch that's 31 years old before I take my son to school in the morning. That's ghetto. And sorry, I'm above that. If you don't think I'm above that, I'm so sorry. But there's just something. I'm not rolling around in the dirt with a bottomless bitch, a Lyft driver ass bitch first thing in the morning. She's supposed to be driving that car with them hands. I'm so sorry. I just left pole class, and now that I'm not fucking with my father no more, I don't mind going to no pole class because I'm not disgracing him by getting on the pole now. So I don't know. This summer, whoever be calling my motherfucking father and mother and be telling on me and like I'm not a grown ass woman. Go call my father right now and tell my father that I'm about to go get on the pole.
Oh,
but the
shit.
next video, I'm going to start getting in it. Of course, this beef seems one-sided because y'all not seeing a bitch who don't know how to internet side. She's not an internet person, y'all. She's stupid. I keep telling y'all this girl didn't finish high school. She don't know how to do too much. She don't have a lot of skills. She's never took time to learn any skills. So y'all want her to be able to go back and forth with a bitch who's been interneting for a very long time. She don't even know how to talk correctly. So how the fuck is she going to get up here and go toe-to-toe with me? That's what y'all not putting together. she's not good enough at the internet to know how to get in the algorithm for y'all to pick up on her shit. Y'all not putting it together. There's shit that y'all not putting together. Y'all not thinking. If she don't internet, how you gonna see what she say? Only people in Baltimore who know her are gonna be able to see what she said. And all y'all bitches in Baltimore who being nosy and sending it around, please keep doing that. Thank you. You bitches is helping me get a check while y'all clocked in at the motherfucking jobs.
Yo, shout out to her, man. She funny as hell. Hopefully her and her goddamn sister can goddamn get along one day. God damn it. You know what I'm talking about? But if not, oh shit. Let me see what else I got for y'all. But yeah, that was it for that one. But yeah, she funny as hell. Hilarious. Sis look like she wanna fight though. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. Sis wanna throw them bows. Alright, here go one. How long is this shit though? Boop, 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 boop. 45, 47. Okay, here we go. Oh, here go one. Oh, this motherfucker long though, ain't it? Let me see. Oh, that's a good one. Oh shit. Is it that? It's not that long. Okay, I got y'all. I got y'all. This is a good one. This is crazy. I seen this shit. This shit is crazy. I'm gonna do this one. Hold up. Because we got 100 people watching us right now, so we gonna goddamn keep going. This is a good one. This is a very good one. Where the fuck is it? Bear with me 1 second. I just seen it. There you go. All right. Yeah, this one good one. This is a good one. And it's crazy. I ain't never heard of this. Have y'all ever heard of? Well, we gotta watch this part first, but at the end of this shit is crazy. Hold on.
So this is going to be story time of how I ended up with an illegal immigrant for a husband. Okay, so I met him back around COVID time. This was like 2018. I was desperate. I was fresh out of a relationship. You know, I was kind of vulnerable. You know, I was going through some things, okay?
Okay.
And I met him on Facebook, and he said he was a car salesman and he was selling cars. I needed a car at the time.
Oh shit, I sell
I
cars
didn't have
too.
a car. My car had just broke down. Like I said, I had just got out of a real
I
toxic
just sold a car yesterday. Make sure y'all subscribe to my big channel, We Hustle Daily, the auction channel, the car channel.
relationship. The person I was dealing with wrecked my vehicle. I didn't have a car, okay? So I met him on Facebook. He said he was a car salesman and he was gonna get me a car.
Okay.
When I went to go see the cars, girl, let me tell my story. When I went to go see the cars,
All the niggas sell cars on Facebook. Facebook is like the only place you can sell like a car for real. Craigslist is outdated. OfferUp, that shit trash. Let Go, that shit trash. So okay, I'm following you.
he was kind of cute.
Okay.
And I'm like, dang, what's the down payment? Cause I ain't got no cash, but I got a little ass. So we got to looking at the cars, and he like, what's your credit looking like? And I'm like, my credit jacked up. And he like, well,
you work somewhere.
You got to put down some money. And I'm like, well, I ain't got no money. So he was like, he's looking at me, and I was looking at him. And next thing you know, he was like, maybe you should come back with a co-signer. I said, nah, I need a car today. Like, what can you do for me, like, right now, today? Like, what can I do? I basically put it all out there. I said, what can I do right now, today, to assure I pull off this lot in a vehicle?
What you mean? What you could do? What type? What you?
He said, all right, come in the office. It was like a little,
Oh shit!
not a shed, but like a mobile home type of thing where they do the dealer plates and all that stuff at.
Yeah.
So I come inside, it's candles lit and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It smelled real good in there. It was real nice in there too. I can't even lie. And there wasn't really nothing in there. It was like a desk and a chair, and a little couch. The couch was a little outdated. So I'm like, what the fuck we about doing here?
Right.
I just told you I ain't had no money. This nigga, we come in, not this nigga, because he ain't a nigga. He locked the door behind us, and I'm like, what
shit.
you doing? Like, I'm thinking like, oh shit, he about to sell my organs so I can get a down payment or something. I don't know, but I'm like, what the fuck going on?
He want some pussy.
Next thing you know, he shut the little light off. I'm like, wait, is it?
Or some head?
What's going on? Am I getting pranked or whatever? So next thing you know, the couch that I said looked a little outdated. Come to find out, that motherfucker was a sofa pull out.
That nigga let the
Out bed thing, the pull out. It had a little switch on the side. He got to doing it like this. I
Oh
thought that motherfucker was a
shit!
jack in the box. I'm like, what the fuck he jack? When he got the car, what's that thing when you get a flat tire and they get he got to crank it up. The couch came out. I'm like, hold the fuck on. It turned into a full blown bed. It already had sheets on it and everything. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this must be what y'all do to the bitches who ain't got no money. Cause why is it already set up for whatever to go down in this motherfucker? So I'm thinking like, what the hell going on? Like what? Next thing you know, somebody is knocking at the door. But by that time, it had already. By the time they started knocking on the door, it was already panties on the floor. Okay, so I'm gonna tell the story because it's my kids right here. So I'm gonna tell this story and make it PG-13. But the person knocking at the door, I'm gonna have to come back because this.
Oh shit! Oh damn! We ain't even got to the part that I was talking about that y'all gonna mind blowing. We ain't even got to that part yet. Damn! I ain't gonna lie, I can't get no pussy like that. Like, I don't know. I just don't want no pussy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a bitch needs some help. Like, need a couple of dollars. Like some girls done tried to do that before. Like, try to give me some pussy. Like for like to help them out. Like, they want to give me the pussy anyway, but they want some money too. But it's like, I don't want to do it. Even like transactional, it just don't feel right. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just me though.
All right, y'all. I'm back with part 2. This is part 2 of how
Let's
I got
go.
swindled at the
We
car
on
lot.
part 2.
Fell in love and ended up marrying an illegal immigrant.
She fell in love and got married behind that shit.
Okay, so
Damn.
we done did what it did.
Right.
Did everything. He didn't agree to give me a car. It was his little Kia Forte. I'm like, all right, cool. You know,
My boy came through.
I ain't got no money, so I can't be really picky for real.
Okay.
All right, so we did what we did. Okay, for the down payment, we did what we did. Next thing you know, somebody knocking at the door, bam at the door. This girl walk in, and she kind of looked like she pissed. I'm thinking like, dang, I know this nigga's bitch ain't here, and he got all this extra shit going on. He helping with down payments, and this bitch about to hold on. And this bitch about to come in and put me down on the ground. I don't know, but I'm a little scared. I'm like, what the fuck going on? I'm like, I can leave. But I ain't leaving without that car, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't leaving without that car because I know I just did what I need to do and what needed to be done on this little pull-out sofa bed thing. Ooh. I ain't leaving until I got a key or a tag or something. So what she said? She was like, I need to speak to Mark. But mind you, his name Mark. So I'm like, who the fuck is she? She know this nigga's name and shit. I'm like, dang, how the fuck do they know each other? Why she in here blowing down like that? She yelling and stuff. She like, but kind of find out his daddy named Mark too. His daddy worked at the car spot too. So they both got the same goddamn name. Mind you, I barely knew this nigga. I just needed a car. So long story short, his dad was running the same play. His dad was putting bitches in cars too. So having this girl get pregnant, I guess a couple months beforehand. I mean, a couple months after the fact, after she got her car, she didn't got pregnant. But I was kind of peeping seeing. I'm thinking like, what's really going on? What's going on? Next thing you know, the dad walk in. The dad walk in and he asked us. He was like, "Can y'all step out for a little bit while he talked to her?"
Damn, him and his dad got them a whole little operation going. The girls come in, single baby mamas, broke as hell, Lyft driver like the goddamn other goddamn story we just listened to. Shit, come give me some pussy. I got you, shit. I'll put you in something real quick. Give me some pussy real quick.
Long story short, the car that they put me in was her car. They repoed her car after the fact, after she already put her down payment down on the same car that they given me. They put her, they repoed her car because I guess she ain't made the car notes. She didn't pay the car note, so the car was back on the lot. So she came here to really get her car back. So all the confusion and shit, they had me confused as fuck. I didn't know what was going on. I just know I needed a car. So while we stepped out, he's showing me the car. And I'm looking in the car. I'm in the car. I'm like, oh, shit, this little kid, it's all right. It's kind of small, but, it's cool, whatever. I hear some yelling and shit. I'm like, damn, it's going down in there. I'm like, all right. He like, I'm going to just run in there and print the plate out. Then I put it in the window. It's a temporary tag. I put the plate on for you, and then you can go. And then I was like, what about the payments and shit? He was like, he said he was going to send me something with all the down payments and all that stuff. I mean, not the down payment, the monthly payment. I think he said the monthly payment was supposed to be like $456 or some shit like that. And he was like, he told me to come back and he would set it up so they can automatically draft it out my checking account or some shit like that. So I'm thinking, all right, cool. So I'm outside and I'm in a car. Mind you, I called an Uber up there because I didn't have a car. So I'm sitting in a new car and I'm just, getting comfortable. I'm adjusting the seat. I'm adjusting the mirror. Next thing you know, homegirl, she come out the building and was in there arguing. The one who was pregnant. She come out, she get that bamming on the hood like, I know this bitch ain't in my car. Yeah, this video getting... Yeah, this story is so crazy. I'm embarrassed to even tell this shit. So this is part 3 of how I got swindled at the car lot, sold my coochie as a down payment, and ended up marrying an illegal immigrant. Okay. Fast forward, y'all. The girl come out. She get the beating on the hood of the car. She like, I know y'all ain't get this bitch my car. I know y'all ain't get this bitch my car. Hell no, hell no. She like, bitch, you gotta fight me. You gotta fight me. Mind you, she pregnant as fuck. She pregnant as fuck, and she ain't no tiny tot. This bitch at least, I'm 5'6". She had to been like 5'10". Like she had a little bit of height over me. So I'm like, I don't know this bitch. I ain't really from these parts either, so I don't really know how they get down. So I'm kind of scared in the car. I'm like, I just came for a car. I done had to do what it do in here. Bitch, you don't know what I've been through. You better just leave me the fuck alone. She would not let up. She get the beating on the window. She beating on the window, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to get out. I'm like, cause this bitch disrespected me. At this point, I don't even know you. Matter of fact, I don't even know him. I don't know none of y'all. I'm like, dang, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? I just put the car in. I put the car in drive. I'm thinking like maybe she'll get the fuck back. She's still bamming on the window, bamming on the window, bamming on the window. She had one of them keychains that got all that shit on it, like the mace.
Oh shit.
What does it got? Like all that shit on it. Them gits and gadgets. It got mace and like a window breaker tool.
Oh shit.
All that dumbass shit. So she took the little thing that you use to break a window. She hit the window and then it cracked. The window cracked, but it didn't shatter. Like it just cracked. Like a little line went down the window. I'm like, hell no. She kind of got me fucked up.
Skirt, skirt.
The dude like, just leave, just leave, just leave. And I'm like, the dad come outside. He like, yeah, just leave, just leave. I ain't know what to do. I turned on the fucking windshield wiper fluid, got the spraying this bitch all in her face. She like, oh my God, my eye, my eye. So when she doing all that, I pull off. I pull the fuck off. I get home. The dude who sold me the car, he calling me like, yeah, you got to come back up here. It's an issue. And I'm like, what the fuck is the issue? I'm like, what the fuck is the issue? So I go outside, I go start the car won't start. I'm like, what the fuck? I try to do it again. I'm like, nah. I call him back like, yeah, I'm trying to come back up there because you saying it's an issue with the car and whoop de whoop de whoop. I hear his dad or the other dude that was in the back. He talking about, yeah, if she don't come back, we gonna have to report that car stolen. I'm like, oh no, I'm on my way back. I'm trying to start the car won't start. I'm like, maybe it's dead. I had my brother go jump the car. I'm like, is it starting? It ain't starting. I'm like, dang, well, maybe I need some gas. We go to the gas station, fill up the gas tank, come back, put the gas in there. The car started right up. So I'm like, dang, it didn't say it was on E, but apparently it was on E or something. Put the gas in there. I roll back up to the car lot. I get there. The dad there, whoever the older dude is, he like, yeah, she wasn't supposed to give her that car. You wasn't even supposed to put her in that car. He like, yeah, it's an issue with, you wasn't supposed to be in this car. We gotta switch the cars out. I'm like, switch it out for what? You already told me I was getting this. You already told me the payments. I already gave you the down payment. I'm like, nah. It's like, I ain't gonna lie. We gonna have to call somebody. I'm like, cause this ain't cool. Y'all got me in weird ass situations and shit. The dad like, yeah, she can't drive that one. I guess the dad must have called the girl back and she wanted the car back. So they needed to get me out the car so that she can get the car back because the car was still registered to her. And I don't know if she paid to get the car back or whatever the case. I don't even know. All I know is she must have wanted that car back. So they like, yeah, we're going to have to redo the registration and we're going to have to put you in a different car. So I'm like, well, what car is that? Because y'all just said I can get this one. And then the dad, like, he like, no, you got to give her the Altima. She can get in the Altima.
Oh,
I'm like, well, I don't really care for the Altima. They like, the Altima didn't really look that great. The Kia was nice. He like, yeah, we put her in the Altima. I'm like, well, he was, the son was like, yeah, we'll put her, we can just give her the, this, it was a,
Damn, Ultima's trash.
a Honda Pilot. He was like, yeah, we could just give her the Pilot.
Okay.
And the dad was like, hell no, that would cost more. She can't get that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Okay, Honda Pilot, nigga. That Ultima trash, nigga.
I said, well, how much more? How much more is that one than the other ones? The dad, I said, well, this is when I knew I was in trouble. Like, this is when I knew I was in trouble.
The dad wants some pussy,
I said,
too?
well, how much more is that one than the original car that y'all gave me? Maybe I can come up with something.
dad was.
No, this nigga and his dad, they both look back at the building.
Oh
Hell
shit!
no, I ain't going back in there. I ain't going back on that couch. Yo, I gotta.
Yo, them niggas is wild. Him and his dad running a mean operation. I wonder if they making money because they ain't getting the money off their down payment. They just getting some pussy. Ooh, dad said he wants some pussy too.
All right, y'all. So this is part 4 of how I got swindled out of my coochie as a down payment for a car. And then I ended up marrying an illegal immigrant. Okay, so if y'all ain't watched the previous parts, go ahead and watch the previous parts because this story kind of long, y'all, and I know it. Okay, so
Yo, we haven't even got to the best part that's mind blowing to me. This shit is crazy. We ain't even got to the part yet.
Story short, get back to the car lot after the car broke down and stuff. Get back to the car lot. They said I need to return the car. They said that I couldn't keep that car. They was gonna switch it out for another car. The other car was supposed to be like more in value than the original car.
The Honda Pilot.
So I asked like how much more. I'm thinking like I can come up with some money so I can get another car. So when I asked, I said how much more is this than the original car? The son and the dad both looked back at the building, the little shed thing. And I'm like, hold on, y'all got me fucked up. I ain't going back in there.
Niggas don't be washing the sheets in that bitch. Nothing. They just go in there and goddamn swoop. You know what I'm talking about?
Long story short, the dad and I can already tell what they was kind of hinting at. The dad was like, well, nah, I don't know then. She gonna have to just take, she could just get the Altima. Just let her get the Altima. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just take the Altima. Just give me the Altima at this point. I ain't got, too many options.
Altima
so we go
better
back in
than
there.
nothing.
He redid the paperwork. We did the not the down payment, the monthly payment and all that shit. Everything was cool. Boom, boom, boom. Give me the new keys to the other car. I ended up pulling off, going home. I was like so embarrassed that I didn't even want to call the dude or text the dude. So I ain't text him or call him for a couple days. I'm like, he'll just call me if he wouldn't talk to me. I'm thinking like, dang, he was kind of cute though. I'm like, dang, did I just fuck up my chances of getting with this dude or did I don't even know because like I don't even do shit like that. But I'm like, you know what it is what it is, you know, at the end of the day. Because what the fuck would y'all have did? Okay, anyway, so let's fast forward to like a month, maybe 2 months. I want to say like maybe 2 months after I got the car.
What y'all would have did? Y'all heard her.
Right around the time when my monthly supposed to be coming. So I'm like 2 months into this new car.
No, wait a minute. He fuck raw too?
And you know what? I'm like, damn, I ain't heard from the dude. I think he texted me one time and asked me how the car was driving. And I was like, yeah, everything is fine. Everything is good. He was like, if you need anything, just hit me up. And I'm like, cool. Like, the conversation was so brief. Like, it was just like, dang, I don't even want to be like, hey, what you doing type shit. You miss me. Like, I didn't even know how to approach this man because literally I didn't even really know him for real. So I'm like, damn, like, but... All right, so skip around a little bit. It's time for my period to come. Period ain't come the first month. I'm like, okay, maybe the period just thrown off a little bit. I'm excited. I got a new car. Maybe it's just that. I don't know. So the next month come. Now it's month 2. And I'm like, whoa. Mind you, like I said in the beginning of the story, y'all, I had just got out of a relationship with my ex. So it was a toxic ass situation. I wasn't dealing with the ex. Before we broke up, we was kind of like on some weird ass terms. So we wasn't doing shit. So I'm like, dang. I just messed my period again. Long story short, I ended up going to take a test. Going to take a test.
Right?
Test came back positive as fuck. Test is positive. We gonna just get to the point. Test is positive as fuck. So I'm like, damn, this shit can't be true. So I'm just sitting in the car at this point. All right, y'all, I'm gonna have to just come back.
Oh! Yo! Oh my God, I ain't heard of stories this good in a long time, boy. Oh, I'm glad I'm with y'all here tonight. I ain't heard a story this good in a long fucking time. And I sit here and I do this shit all day. Oh my God. And we ain't even got to the part that I thought was mind blowing. Y'all be letting motherfuckers fuck raw first time? Y'all be out there doing that? I ain't never. Y'all wow, boy. Y'all wow.
Okay, so before I continue the story on how I met my husband and how I got pregnant by a damn immigrant who wasn't legally supposed to be in the United States.
Yeah.
Now I got twins and I got another son by him. Yes, we still married. For the people who asking, yes, we are still married. Yes. Now, for the people who saying it's not possible to have twins with two separate dads, y'all maybe need to do your homework. Google it. Okay, so this one here, who was that? That's Alea. Alea is actually by my husband. Alea is actually by my husband, and Alani is by my husband's father, making that his granddaughter and his daughter. How? Okay, even though my twins were together in one womb together, they have separate dads. Now, if y'all was watching the series on how I told you how I met my husband, y'all will understand how and when everything led up to how it did and how it happened. Yeah. So if y'all don't know, I'm doing a whole little series on exactly how all this happened. Start from part 1 because it's a lot of details and it gets crazy. Okay, it gets crazy. But if y'all want to know how I ended up in this position today, I'm breaking it down for y'all. Go ahead and watch it. Make sure y'all follow me too.
Oh shit! How did y'all heard of this before? It's lies. She said, "Google it." I ain't Googled it yet. I gotta Google this shit. Hold up.
Alright, so boom, this is the last part to this video because it's getting hella long, y'all. Okay, so this part 6, I think this is gonna be the final part.
Wait, we missed some parts. We haven't even made it to you being with the daddy. Exactly. Explain. We gotta keep listening.
Fast forward 2 months after I get the car, boom, didn't get my period, take a pregnancy test. That's pregnancy test positive as hell. So I get to texting them, I get to calling them, message not getting delivered, phone calls not getting returned, phone going straight to voicemail. Ain't been able to get no communication. I look them up on Facebook page just gone. It's just completely deactivated. So at this point, I'm sick as hell. I'm nauseous. I'm wondering if I just got pregnant by Casper the Ghost. So boom. So I get on the phone with my friend. I'm telling her everything. I'm like, girl, remember what I told you to do from the dealership or whatever? Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I took that test. Remember you gave me that test? I took the test positive. She like, oh, hell no. We got to go back up there. Telling her I can't get in touch with him. She like, what's the number I'm about to call? Give her the number. She calling. She texting. Same thing. She can't get through. So she like, yeah, we going to go up there. So we pull back up to the car lot. Mind you, this like at least a 30, 40 minute drive from where I stay. So I get in the car with her. We go up there. Everything just went crazy when we got to the car lot. I cannot make this shit up. We get up to the car lot. First things first, the car lot completely closed down. No sign of any business ever being there. No cars there, no balloons. Shit. It's no nothing there. The sign going.
Yo, the feds done said, y'all niggas over here fucking making girls fuck for down payments. We shutting y'all down.
Everything is completely gone. It's like a deserted island up there. Ain't shit there. Okay, so boom, that's a whole red flag. I'm like, wow, what the fuck is this going on? Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I get on Google. The Google business said permanently closed. I'm like, so how the fuck is this business permanently closed? At this point, I'm scared because right now I feel like this is an episode of fucking Scooby-Doo and I just don't know what the fuck to do. So boom, a week after this happens, I've been trying to get in touch with them, still ain't been able to get in touch with them. The car breaks the fuck down. So I get on the phone, I'm calling my friend. I done lost it at this point. I'm calling her like, girl, I gotta get to these little appointments, The car won't start. The car's smelling like black ice, air freshener, transmission fluid, and adobo seasoning. I'm just stressed out. I'm nauseous. I'm big. I'm starting to get big now at this point. I'm like, okay, I can't take this shit no more. I said, I'm about to get online. I'm about to just tell my story. I'm like, I gotta tell my story. Somebody gonna be able to find him. Somebody gonna be able to see him, bought a car. Somebody gonna know who he is. I gotta find him. Long story short.
Why she got a marker in her hand, though? She got a marker in her hand. Why she keep looking over there like she reading some shit or something?
Sure, my friend, she turned into Man in Black. She get straight into FBI mode. She get on Facebook. She on TikTok. She on Google. She was on fucking Craigslist. She found an ad on Facebook Marketplace. And nigga still selling cars under a whole new profile, whole new business. So she wrote him. And she like, yeah, I said, don't even turn up on him. When we find him, don't even turn up. Just see if he write back. Just act like you want to buy a car. So she write him. She like, yeah, I like that Toyota Camry. I want to come see it. He like, yeah, it's available. It's on the lot right now. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. He like, and we got a special for all the pretty ladies. Like, he get the instantly flirting with my friend. He like, we got a special for the pretty ladies. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, when you trying to test drive it, whoop-de-whoop, come up here. It's up here. I'm like, what, sir? How many pretty lady specials you gonna offer? How many pretty lady specials? I lost it. I'm like, tell him you coming right now. Tell him you coming up to the lot right now. We ain't waiting till tomorrow. He's like, yeah, you can come tomorrow afternoon. I'm like, no, we coming today. We coming fucking today. All right. Long story short, y'all. Long story short, because I got to finish this story up because there's so many pieces. I don't want to leave out the details because the details is what make the story the story. So, long story short, we end up pulling up that day to the car lot, y'all. This a whole new car lot, whole new name. We get there, we see the dad and him. They still selling cars. Cars still being sold. It ain't like nothing didn't happen. They at a new location, got new cars. They up here like, yeah, we got specials, we got promos, we got special financing, no credit, driving home today. I lost it. I got out the car so quick, I don't even think that motherfucker was in park. My feet stopped the car like on the Flintstones. I got out that motherfucking car so quick. He looking like he seen a ghost. And I'm looking like I seen a ghost too, because you been ghosting me. So I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, yeah, we got to talk. He like, it's going to have to wait. I'm running a business right now. I'm like, no, it can't wait. We going to talk right now. He like, no, it's going to have to wait. The friend, like, he like, you the one that came to see the camera? She like, yeah, that's me. He like, yeah, well, come on inside. Let me grab the key. You can touch her. I said, she ain't driving shit. I said, no, I said, y'all know that thing where all the car keys is at? I said, bitch, ain't nobody getting shit off this fucking lot. I fucking lost it. He shooing me outside. So now we outside arguing outside the car. We standing outside her car. We arguing. It's a little pizza spot next door. Somebody in a pizza spot. Why they call the fucking police? They call the fucking police, y'all. And y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Y'all is not gonna believe this shit. Because I'm gonna have to make another video. Because y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Why the fuck the police pull up and arrest me? Why the fuck I get arrested? Why the fuck I go to jail from the car? Y'all. If y'all think that part of the story is crazy, just wait till I get to the reason why I'm telling this story. Y'all, I wouldn't tell nobody this. I would keep this to myself. Y'all didn't even let me finish the story yet. I said the story get deeper and the story get crazier. So for the people who judging before y'all even heard the whole damn story, y'all might as well sit back and get some popcorn because the story, we just getting started, okay? First thing first, let's just address a couple things before I continue with the next part of the story time. A lot of y'all are talking about y'all wouldn't have did this for no car, y'all wouldn't have did this for no car, y'all wouldn't have did this, y'all wouldn't have did that. First of all, a lot of y'all ain't got no car, a lot of y'all ain't got no house, a lot of y'all ain't got no man, a lot of y'all don't even know where y'all's kids' baby daddies is at. So yeah, I said I did what I had to do, what needed to be done so that I can go get a car, so I can go to work, and I need to get shit done. Period. A lot of y'all be sitting around with resources in your lap that you're not using. That ain't me. That ain't me. And then check this out too, because a lot of y'all judging. Y'all like, oh, I couldn't have slept with nobody for no car. I ain't say the nigga was ugly. Never at no point in my story did I say, oh, this nigga was ugly and he was dusty, crusty. No, I didn't say that. The car lot nigga was fine. That's why I have a ring on now. And that's still my man to this day. Okay, so I'm going to upload some pictures so y'all can see what the fuck we looking like so y'all can get a better reference before y'all get to open y'all mouth like I'm just out here sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry. No. I ain't say I didn't want to go in there. I ain't mind. Honestly, shit, I was like, damn, I get a car and a good time. What the fuck you mean? Like, y'all.
Hello, motherfucker.
Y'all be being too judgmental on this app, but when y'all get in situations like that, y'all be doing more for less. Y'all don't be getting shit about these niggas. This nigga built me a whole fucking house from scratch by hand. Y'all better get y'all a Mexican. Like I said. Y'all be judging too soon.
Okay.
What y'all would have did? What the fuck y'all would have did? I'm going to upload some pics real quick so y'all can see what the fuck really going on. Because like I said, I ain't had no problems going in there. Ain't nobody forced me in there. I wanted to go. Okay, so this is going to be part 7. Hopefully I can end it here, y'all, because this shit getting long. Okay, so boom. Okay, so like I said, they take me to motherfucking jail. Like, they take me to fucking jail. And before I tell y'all how I got out of fucking jail, let me tell y'all this. Because this the main reason me and that bitch not friends today. So I'm in the back of the fucking police car. I'm crying. I'm nauseous. I'm pissed the fuck off. Lace front wig. Probably back here somewhere. I ain't pissed. So the officers, they outside the car getting statements from the person who called the police out of pizza place. They getting statements from him. They asked this nigga, they like, yeah, so what happened? He like, well, she just came up here being rowdy and arguing. The dad, he come up, he speaking Spanish and shit. I don't know what the fuck the dad saying. He outside smoking a cigarette. He speaking in Spanish all aggressively. All I know is he said, mommy came up here on that shit. And I'm like, who the fuck is you talking to? I had a reason to come up here on that shit. So next thing you know, the police officer like, yeah, man, we're gonna take you for disorderly conduct or whatever. And I'm like, no, how the fuck he ain't going to jail too then? They like, well, ma'am, you came up here and they said that you was the aggressor. I'm like, aggressor what? I ain't even get aggressive yet. So I'm in the back of the police car. They like, yeah, just sit tight, ma'am. You have a bond. We'll discuss all that with you in a second. It was hot as fuck. So he cracked the window on the car. I'm in the backseat of the car. I'm cussing. I'm screaming. He's like, ma'am, if you do all that, you're going to make it worse. Right now, it's just disorderly conduct. But if you continue to do all that, it's going to be resisting. It's going to be this. I'm like, all right, I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to shut the fuck up. Okay, so while I'm waiting for them to do all the paperwork and they about to get ready to take me to the motherfucking jail, my friend outside flirting with this nigga. She's like, so yeah, how much is this car right here? She was like, because my car keep doing this shit. It be like, every time I started, it be like, she had one of them Impalas. Y'all ever seen one of them Impalas, that Chevy Impala? Every time you start it up, it sound like, for like the first 10 minutes until you finally get, I don't know. Her car was a piece of
yeah, that was the little actuator. Unless she talking about someone outside.
fucking shit too. So she like, yeah, so how much is that one? Like, da. And he like, yeah, mommy, shit, it's half off for you. I almost jumped out the police car when I heard that shit. I'm like, The dad walk over like, yeah, is you single? He like, no, Pops, I got it. I'm like, oh, hell no. So I'm sitting in the back of the police car. No, sir, should they take me to motherfucking jail? This hoe still outside the motherfucking car, flirting with this nigga. She know what's going on. She know why we here. Long story short, I was in the jail. I didn't even get all the way to like the jail. I was actually like in just the holding part where they just hold you and they give you your rights and your summons or some shit like that. So I'm sitting there waiting. They was like, yeah, you should have a bond. So I'm waiting on her to come bond me the fuck out. Why she ain't come bond me the fuck out? This bitch, we're gonna get into where she was at later. Okay, so this nigga, he actually did come bond me the fuck out. He came to bond me out. So I can give him a little bit of credit for that. He did come bond me out. So while he bond me out, they like, you gotta give us your ID. So when she go to court, you get your the bond money back, or however the bond shit go. When the person if they don't go to court, they keep the money or some shit. So he had to show his ID. So when he showed his ID, all hell broke loose. Cause like I said, this nigga wasn't supposed to be in the U.S. anyway. So why the fuck they take the handcuffs off me and put them on this nigga and said we're gonna have to call the immigration hotline or some shit, compliance department, and see what's going on. So long story short, he paid the bond. They let him pay the bond, but immediately after they said, nigga, do you got a Visa? He said, no, I got a MasterCard. They said, no, not today. They said, no. They let me go. I signed the paperwork. They put the cuffs immediately on this nigga, okay? And the crazy part is how he got out. The crazy part is how he got out. Now, this is the crazy part here, okay? So, I don't know what him and his daddy got going on or whatever, but long story short, he had to act like he was his dad just to avoid going to jail and them calling the people. His dad got a Visa card to be in the United States or whatever the fuck that paper is so they can be here. He don't, okay? So, they like, yeah, what's your date of birth? He like, 1967. I forget what date of birth he said. That he gave up the dad's date of birth. The dad old as hell, so he gave up the dad date of birth. They was like, I don't know, you don't look like you like 50 or however he was at that time. They like, yeah, you sure you 50? He like, yeah, and I gotta show y'all, cause y'all in the chat on the last video talking about she lying, she ain't got. This the same dude that put the ring on the finger. This the same dude that I live with. This the same dude that y'all see me in the videos with my kids. I'm gonna put a picture up right here of him at the car lot selling cars to everybody, giving out the pretty bitch special. Since y'all think this shit is a game, I wish I could make this shit up. Okay, but the story do get better. Actually, it really do get better because obviously I'm still with this dude. But y'all wanted to know that y'all's biggest question was how do the twins that I got, how do my twins got two different daddies? Okay, now this is where it gets kind of interesting at the two different daddies. Okay, yes, I did get pregnant with twins. I was pregnant with the twins, and one of the twins is my husband's son, and one of the twins is his dad's son. Now, mind y'all, like I told y'all, the car broke down. I needed a car. I needed to get to doctor's appointments. I needed to get to work. So the dad, when I got out of jail, the dad was like, yeah, mommy, you not even all that bad. Why was you coming up here arguing like that? You ain't even have to do all that. I said, no, well, I had an issue and I ain't know how to handle it. The dad get to flirting too. So I was so mad that he was flirting with my friend at the car lot. I started flirting with that dad. I said, okay. I said, well, I'm sorry, Poppy. What can I do to make it up? I said, because I need that pilot. Y'all.
Oh shit. That Honda Pilot, a motherfucker, boy. Some good SUVs, y'all.
My twins have different dads. One of the twins' dad is my husband. The other twins' dad is my husband's dad. Both their name is Mark. I'm not going to keep explaining that shit to y'all. So, yes, one of my daughter, her grandpa is her dad. Yes, my daughters are cousins. Yes, they're sisters. My husband and my daughter, who's by his dad, that's his sister and his daughter, technically, because he claims both of them. He claims both of them as his own. If you let him tell it, he said these is both his kids. He don't look at them no different. Yes, he claims both of them. Y'all ask, you say is they identical? Because y'all said they look just alike. So no, technically they're not identical. Because in order to be identical twins, they have to have one egg that splits. They was two eggs that kind of went their own separate ways and was fertilized during, the same time frame. And I just end up happen to get pregnant with twins. Okay, what other questions y'all was asking me? Yes, how do they look alike? Now they look alike because they're fucking sisters. They're still sisters at the end of the day. And their dad and his dad look alike. So it's still damn near the same damn eggs, the same seeds, the same eggs. So y'all gotta do 2 + 2, make y'all's math equal whatever the fuck y'all want to make it equal. But I'm done answering questions and I'm done thinking for y'all. Y'all think whatever y'all want to think. I'm done.
Somebody says she's telling big damaging lies. I don't know what the husband said about it. This is wild. I don't know. I gotta Google it. I'm about to Google it right now, though.
Okay, this is the last final part for real, y'all. This is the last final part. Okay, so me and the dude, we ended up getting cool for real. He was actually pretty cool about the pregnancy. He even went to my appointment with me, one of my doctor's appointments. And while we at the doctor's appointment, mind you, he didn't have no kids. This was his first child. He actually was pretty excited. He was actually really, really cool. And this is how we even got close enough to still be together to this day. We went to the doctor's appointment. We get the ultrasound. He all excited. I'm excited. Next thing you know, ding, ding, ding. His phone get the dinging and shit. I'm like, damn, thinking like, who is that? But, I never got a chance to ask him, like, if he had a girlfriend, if he had this. I didn't know anything about him at that time. Mind you, y'all know what's going on. So, I didn't know him all that well. So, I'm thinking, like, damn, who texted him? He got a girlfriend?
Oh, my God. Google does say it's true, y'all. It says, yes, it is possible a woman can carry 2 different eggs fertilized by 2 different men at the same time. It's extremely rare, but it can happen. Oh, my God. I feel like I want to watch YouTube tutorials on this after this.
Because at this point, I'm a little jealous at this point. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he
not tutorials, but y'all know information. Goddamn.
Told me it was my best friend. The one who I ain't got to talk to in a while because she been ducking and dodging me.
Crazy.
Long story short, she had texted me and said, don't be mad. This was like a day or two prior to me going to the doctor. She texted me and said, please don't be mad. I said, why? I called her. She didn't answer. She didn't text back. So I never knew why I shouldn't be mad at her. So I'm asking him, like, he was like, yeah, this is your Uber driver friend. Ha, ha, ha. He was joking about it. And I'm like, what you mean? He was like, yeah, that's your friend text me. I was like, what it say? He was like, it say, don't trust her. I said, what? I snatched the phone out this nigga's hand. She texted this nigga and said, don't trust that bitch. She a liar. That ain't your baby. Go ahead and get a DNA test. This bitch be pulling all kind of fucking schemes and scams. Don't fuck with that bitch. Don't trust that bitch. You should fuck with me. Basically trying to backdoor me for real. But what's crazy is basically she trying to backdoor me on some hoe ass shit for real. After she know what all I've been going through and all this, and then for you to do that shit, I said, bitch, bye. Mind you, Mind you, she was trying to fuck with the dad too. So it's like, bitch, dad, you trying to take on both. Like, damn. So, long story short, I end up meeting up with her. She ended up telling me why I shouldn't be mad. And she said, basically, I shouldn't be mad at her. She didn't tell me all this shit, though. She just said that basically she told them that she didn't want no parts of anything. And she ain't had nothing to do with anything. And she said that she told them that she didn't know me the day I came to the car lot. And I was yelling and shit. So, end up going over her house to get my purse and my shit out her fucking car. Mind you, it's been like a fucking week that I had to wait to get my shit because she acting weird. So I go to her house, get my purse out the car. Why the fuck is it $400 missing out my motherfucking purse? Mysteriously just missing out my motherfucking purse. It's all my shit look like it had been tampered with. I'm thinking like, what the fuck, bitch? You a snake ass bitch for real. Like, you somebody that I trusted and I fucked with. It was your idea to go to this car lot and be petty and hop on bullshit. I ended up getting arrested behind this shit, taking your bitch ass advice. This is why I don't have friends to this day. Because, bitch, what kind of weird ass friend was you? So I'm getting all my shit out the car. Mind you, she's in a new car. This is not even the same car that she was taking, that the Impala that was. This ain't even that same car. So she ended up getting the Camry. The dad ended up giving her the Camry. And I guess she ended up having to put money down. She didn't get the free special shit. She had to end up putting money down. So I guess she ended up putting $1,000 down. And then they gave her the Camry and she had to make payments. So when I go into the Camry, it was cool for her. It was a nice little car. I ain't gonna lie. So my shit is still in the, it's in the back seat now. It was in the front when I left it. My shit in the back seat. I get my purse and all that. So I'm like, damn, this bitch really try to chalk me for real. So me being the person that I am, I gotta hurry the hell up because we gotta go and these kids about to get in here and start acting a fool, y'all. So I go in the glove box of the car, the new Camry. The title is in there and the title ain't been signed yet. So what y'all let me know in the chat, am I wrong for this? Because this is the last part of the story because it's getting too long. All right, so the title was in there. So I take the title and I take it and I sign my name on it and I signed it over to me. And I took the car. So yeah, so I took the car title, y'all, and I asked him like, yeah, what should I do with the title of this car? I said, since she want to snake me, I said I got some shit for her ass. Hold on, y'all, let me put my pants on. So I'm like, yeah, I got something for her ass. She want to be snaking me. I got some shit for her. So he said, really, since the car, since the title was blank and it ain't signed yet, you could put your name on it and you could take like ownership of the car. So, remember I said my car broke down, right? I just got me a new whip. And if we specifically speaking, it was a Toyota Camry.
Okay. Them bitches gonna ride for a while. You good to go with that one.
Okay, so boom, I get released from jail and I'm sitting outside of jail on a bench looking stupid as fuck. I'm waiting on my friend to come get me. Long story short, she's not there. So my husband, he comes out the jail because mind you, he got arrested also. He come out the jail. He like, you good? And I'm like, no, I'm just waiting for my friend. He like, your friend? I'm like, yeah, I'm waiting for my friend to come pick me up. I have no way home. I'm waiting for her. Phone dead. I don't got my purse. My purse is in her car. Mind you, I rode with her to the car lot. So he like, how long your friend about to be? I'm like, I don't know. I can't call her. My phone is dead. All my shit is in her car. I'm like, yeah, have you seen my friend? I'm like, yeah, when they brought me here, where the fuck? I said, where's my friend? He like, you mean your Uber driver? I'm like, my Uber driver? I'm like, no, the bitch who brought me to the car, like, that's my best friend. He like, she said that she didn't really know you all like that and that you were just tripping because you was pregnant and you ain't know who the dad was. And she was just the Uber driver. I'm like, she said that? I like, I wanted to bust his head just for believing some fuck shit like that. I'm like, what? She ain't never done said that. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he like, well, you need a ride? I'm like, yes, I need a ride. I'm like, if you could drop me off. Mind you, I'm like 40, 50 minutes from my house. So the way there, I'm like, it's cool anyway because we need to talk. Because mind you, I never told him I was pregnant. All the arguing at the car lot, I didn't even get to really say what I needed to say. So we get in the car. He think I'm mad about the car situation and shit. So I tell him, I said, yeah, the car's broke down. The car's broke down. It won't drive. He like, what you mean it's broke down? Like, what? You still got to pay for that. I'm like, I ain't paying for shit. That car won't start. I don't know what the fuck wrong with it. It's smoking like a fucking Newport. I don't know. I'm not paying for it. He like, no, ain't nothing wrong with that car. That car was a runner. That car was a runner. He like, you must have just been driving it too hard. I'm like, well, how the fuck else was I supposed to drive a 2013 fucking Nissan Altima? What the fuck was I supposed to do? So anyway, long story short, I'm like,
nah, them bitches just trash, bro. Nissan, period. Trash, bro.
all right, but that's besides the point. I said I got other issues as well. I said, long story short, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant as fuck. He like, pregnant? He's like, what I got
Less is the truck.
to do with me?
SUV.
I said, it got a lot to do with you. I said, yeah, it's by you. He said, how the fuck is by me? I said, well, you the only nigga I've been test driving, like, these cars. Like, what the fuck you mean? So I'm telling him, like, yeah, you the dad. He was, I remember you saying something about you had an ex or a nigga when you got the car. And I'm like, yeah, I had an ex, but we wasn't dealing with each other. We wasn't sexually fucking around. None of that shit prior to me getting this car. Don't even worry about that, because I came here for a car, not a fucking Lifetime movie. Don't worry about what the fuck I got going on. If I say you the daddy, you the daddy. So he like, dang, that's crazy. This nigga's like, well, I don't know. He got the sweat and he pulled the car over. It was this little gas station on the side of the road. He put a car over at the gas station. He like, man, this shit crazy. Like, what? He get the smacking the steering wheel, the horn, get the hunky people looking at us like we fucking, like I just hitchhike a ride with a fucking stranger. I damn near did at this point, because I didn't know him all like that. This really only like my second, third time even hearing from him or talking to him at all. So I get to tell him, like, yeah, well, whoop, this was going on. Found out I'm pregnant a couple of weeks after I got the car back from you, after we did what we did. I'm pregnant as fuck. And I'm like, well, what you gonna do about it? I'm like, no, I'm not getting an abortion. That thought never came through my mind. Like, yeah, let me just go kill my baby because I made a mistake. No, I never thought about getting an abortion. So, for all the people asking, no, I didn't think about getting an abortion. No. So I tell him, I'm like, so what you plan on doing? How you want to handle this? He like, well, first of all, we got to see if his mind's first. I'm like, well, I know for a fact that it's yours, and you don't have to trust me because you don't even know me like that. But we can get DNA down the line whenever it come down to it. Long story short, the rest of the car ride was pretty silent. He didn't really say shit else for real. I was more so pissed off because my friend, I couldn't get in touch with her. He had an Android phone at the time. So I had an iPhone. He didn't have an iPhone charger. So my phone just dead the entire ride home. My phone just dead as fuck. So when I finally do get home, I charge my phone up. I'm calling her. Mind you, my purse in her car. All my shit was in her car. So I'm calling. She ain't answering the phone. She's just sitting at the voicemail. It's not even that her phone is dead. She's pressing like ignore, sending the voicemail. Calling. The next day passed. I wake up. I'm like, all right, maybe I was tripping. You know, I'm gonna get some fresh air. I'm gonna just call her and we gonna chop it up. We gonna talk about what happened. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Next day, call her the whole next day. Can't get in touch with her. The third day, calling her again. Still can't get in touch with her. But on the third day, it's like the third, fourth day-ish, my husband ended up texting me. He was like, just checking in on you, making sure you...
Damn, she got another one? Hold on, let me see if it's another one. It said come back. That's all I see. Hold on. Here we go. I got it.
Okay, this is the last final part for real, y'all. This is the last final part. Okay, so me and the dude, we ended up getting cool for real. He was actually pretty cool about the pregnancy. He even went to my appointment with me, one of my doctor's appointments. And while we at the doctor's appointment, mind you, he didn't have no kids. This was his first child. He actually was pretty excited. He was actually really, really cool. And this is how we even got close enough to still be together to this day. We went to the doctor's appointment. We get the ultrasound. He all excited. I'm excited. Next thing you know, ding, ding, ding. His phone get the dinging and shit. I'm like, damn, thinking like, who is that? But, you know, I never got a chance to ask him, like, if he had a girlfriend, if he had this. I didn't know anything about him at that time. Mind you, y'all know what's going on. So, I didn't know him all that well. So, I'm thinking, like, damn, who texted him? He got a girlfriend? Because at this point, I'm a little jealous at this point. So, I'm like, okay, cool. So, he told me it was my best friend. The one who I ain't got to talk to in a while because she been ducking and dodging me. Long story short, she had texted me and said, don't be mad. This was like a day or two prior to me going to the doctor. She texted me and said, please don't be mad. I said, why? I called her. She didn't answer. She didn't text back. So I never knew why I shouldn't be mad at her. So I'm asking him, like, he was like, yeah, this is your Uber driver friend. Ha ha ha. He was joking about it. And I'm like, what you mean? He was like, yeah, this your friend text me. I was like, what it say? He was like, it say, don't trust her. I said, what? I snatched the phone out this nigga's hand. She texted this nigga and said, damn, don't trust that bitch. She a liar. That ain't your baby. Go ahead and get a DNA test. This bitch be pulling all kind of fucking schemes and scams. Don't fuck with that bitch. Don't trust that bitch. You should fuck with me. Basically trying to backdoor me for real. But what's crazy
That's her best friend?
Basically she trying to backdoor me on some hoe ass shit for real. After she know what all I've been going through and all this, and then for you to do that shit, I said, bitch, bye. Mind you, mind you, she was trying to fuck with the dad too. So it's like, bitch, dad, you trying to take on both? Like, damn. So long story short, I end up meeting up with her. She ended up telling me why I shouldn't be mad, and she said basically I shouldn't be mad at her. She didn't tell me all this shit though. She just said that basically she told them that she didn't want no parts of anything, and she ain't had nothing to do with anything. And she said that she told them that she didn't know me the day I came to the car lot and I was yelling and shit. So end up going over her house to get my purse and my shit out her fucking car. Mind you, it's been like a fucking week that I had to wait to get my shit because she acting weird. So I go to her house, get my purse out the car. Why the fuck is it $400 missing out my motherfucking purse? Mysteriously just missing out my motherfucking purse. It's all my shit look like it had been tampered with. I'm thinking like, what the fuck, bitch? You a snake ass bitch for real. Like, you somebody that I trusted and I fucked with. It was your idea to go to this car lot and be petty and hop on bullshit. I ended up getting arrested behind this shit, taking your bitch ass advice. This is why I don't have friends to this day. Because, bitch, what kind of weird ass friend was you? So I'm getting all my shit out the car. Mind you, she's in a new car. This is not even the same car that she was taking, that the Impala that was. This ain't even that same car. So she ended up getting the Camry. The dad ended up giving her the Camry. And I guess she ended up having to put money down. She didn't get the free special shit. She had to end up putting money down. So I guess she ended up putting $1,000 down. And then they gave her the Camry and she had to make payments. So when I go into the Camry, it was cool for her. It was a nice little car. I ain't gonna lie. So my shit is still in the, it's in the back seat now. It was in the front when I left it. My shit in the back seat. I get my purse and all that. So I'm like, damn, this bitch really try to chalk me for real. So me being the person that I am, I gotta hurry the hell up because we gotta go and these kids about to get in here and start acting a fool, y'all. So I go in the glove box of the car, the new Camry. The title is in there and the title ain't been signed yet. So what y'all let me know in the chat, am I wrong for this? Because this is the last part of the story because it's getting too long. All right, so the title was in there. So I take the title and I sign.
All right, we listen to that part. Where the fuck is the last part at? We listen to this. Let me see, y'all. Hold up. I thought we listened to this one already. I feel like I listened to this shit already. Well, it's only a couple more seconds anyway.
I take it and I sign my name on it and I signed it over to me. And I took the car. So yeah, so I took the car title, y'all. And I asked him like, yeah, what should I do with the title of this car? I said, since she wanna snake me, I said I got some shit for her ass. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my pants on. So I'm like, yeah, I got something for her ass. She wanna be snaking me. I got some shit for her. So he said, really, since the car since the title was blank and it ain't signed yet, you could put your name on it and you could take like ownership of the car. So, remember I said my car broke down, right? I just got me a new whip. And if we specifically speaking, it was a Toyota Camry. And that's how I got me a new car. Okay, this is the...
My bad, we heard that shit already. Hold on, let me see. What the fuck is it? Here you go. These two right here.
I'm a...
What's this one? Let me see.
Weird of the shit y'all saying. I get it. I know. The shit is dumb. It don't make no goddamn sense. Y'all on here judging me like y'all doing any better than me in life right now. Let's talk about right now. Okay, back in the day, I had some shit going on. For sure. And that's why I'm on here living to tell my story. Okay? Y'all are so miserable, jealous, bitter as fuck, broke as fuck, unemployed as fuck, unmarried as fuck, divorced as fuck, ignorant and uneducated as fuck also. Y'all get on this app and just simply be trying to bash people and trying to put people down and try to judge people. If I gave a fuck with any of y'all on this app, if I honestly gave a fuck about what anybody on this app had to think or say about me, I would not post my fucking nothing. Ain't nobody forcing me to get on here and tell my side of the fucking story. I'm not being subpoenaed. This is me just giving y'all some fucking comedy. So just laugh at it, okay? Then nobody say, hey, you're a hoe. Okay, I know. I'm a paid one, though. Y'all hoes broke as fuck. Y'all don't even know who y'all's kid's dad is, okay? At least I kept it in the family. Y'all don't even know who the fuck y'all kids' baby dads is. Y'all kids be looking mismatched as fuck. Y'all kids be looking like characters out of a fucking Dr. Seuss book. Y'all be weird as fuck. And broke. And ugly. and uneducated and poor and miserable. Then nobody asked y'all to sit on this app and watch 39-minute video of me telling y'all how we got here today with my fucking family. This is my family reunion. Tag Medea, bitch. On how my twins got different dads. One of the dads is my husband. One of the dads is my husband's dad. If y'all want the complete story of how that happened, because y'all seem to be confused, y'all saying mean stuff, y'all saying evil stuff, y'all trying to attack my character, y'all don't even know how it happened. And like I said, we are not cool with my husband's dad anymore. He doesn't come around. He's not allowed to see my daughters. Y'all don't even know what the fuck happened for it to even get to this point. Y'all are just so quick to judging people because that's all y'all know how to do is be miserable. Not none of y'all stop to ask, hey, what happened? Y'all like, oh, you foul, you a hoe, you a this, you a that, you this, and that. I'm just telling my story. Y'all don't know what it took to even be in my position today, to even be alive to tell my story. Y'all don't know what I went through. Y'all so used to judging people on this app. Yes, I can laugh about it because it's my story and I'm the storyteller. Y'all are just the audience. All y'all gotta do is listen or scroll or block me. Nobody asked y'all to be a part of this story. Y'all want attention so bad. Go fuck your baby dad's dad and get you some fucking attention and get you some fucking views. But if y'all want the story on how it happened, get this video up to 5,000 likes. Let's get 2,500 shares on the video and I'll give you. Okay, y'all want the truth. Do my twins have separate dads? And is one of my twins dad by my husband and one is by my father-in-law? Y'all want to know. The people want to know. Is the truth? What happened? How did it happen? Who this? How that? Y'all want to know. Do my twins have two different dads?
No. She finessed
I'm going to say this.
She
yes, they do.
Oh.
They do have two dads.
Okay.
The twins do have two dads. They have their father, which is my husband. And then they got our father, the Lord Christ, our Savior.
She got us.
Only father.
Okay, she got us.
He brung them in this world. Them is the two men that brung these kids into the world. Yes, my kids got the same fucking daddy. I was
Somebody
just
called
making
it.
A story time. It was supposed to be funny. It was supposed to be a ha ha.
Somebody called it in the comments too. Somebody called it.
He moment. And a lot of y'all took it and y'all ran with it and y'all painted these scenarios. Y'all painted a picture of me. Y'all tried to attack my character and whoop. It was just supposed to be funny. That's all it was supposed to be. It was just an AI storyline that I got online and I got on here and I acted out the story. And then a lot of y'all are mad because it ain't y'all with the views and engagement and the he. Wasn't on y'all. And y'all always trying to ruin somebody's mood. They story, they moment. Y'all always trying to steal. Like, it was just supposed to be entertainment purposes. And it still is. And a lot of y'all thought I was mad. There's some of y'all attacking us. And what's crazy is people sending me videos of me on the internet. Like, I didn't put the shit on the goddamn internet. Like, what be wrong with y'all? That's why people are making money on this app. Because a lot of y'all who are scrolling and doing all the bullshit and negative shit, y'all the ones that's not making no money on this app. The people who know how to use this app is using this app to their advantage. And now I'm not saying lie to make no goddamn money. I'm just saying this app is here for what it's here for. So use it how you want to use it. However you choose to use this app is however you choose to use this app. And the most comments that I was getting is, we don't need to know this. This app is not for this. That's your personal information. Keep it personal. This app is for sharing your important moments and your stories and the stuff. Actually, this is exactly what this is for. And y'all are forgetting what this app is actually for. This is a place for people to come and share their life and their thoughts and whatever the fuck they want to share on this app. And y'all need to respect that or stay y'all old asses off this app. Because there's a lot of y'all that's old as hell on this goddamn app and don't even know what the fuck going on any goddamn way. A lot of y'all, what are y'all even on this app for? Y'all don't make no money with this app and being installed on your phone. You don't make no money on this app. You at home scrolling all goddamn day, ain't made a penny on this app, but you on here hating on a motherfucker for doing what they need to do to make money on this app. And not saying I need to make no money on this app. Like I said, this page was just a family page. I just got on here and made a story up. It was a good ass story. The story was juicy as hell and I had everybody invested. Now everybody mad. What happened to all the invested viewers? Now we went from invested viewers to heated haters. Where they do that at? Y'all, the story was made to fuck up. My kids got the same dad. He's a good dad. We're business owners. We're home owners. We're married. Been with him for over 6 years. Like, this is what we do, y'all. We just comedians. Y'all, that's y'all problem. Y'all know when to laugh and cry.
All right. That was a good app. Hey, who she said she had AI write that motherfucker? Hey, that AI wrote the fuck out that goddamn story. Boy, that was a good ass story. Somebody called it out that she was still lying, though. Holy. That was a good story, though. God damn it. Yeah, that AI wrote the fuck out that goddamn story, boy. Oh shit. Only part that kind of gave it away is when she had that damn what you call that marker in her hand and she kept looking to the side like reading some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what gave me a little suspicion. You know what I mean? But other than that, I definitely was tuned in. For sure. That was a good ass story though. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Been on this bitch 2 hours and 43 minutes. Appreciate y'all tuning in with me, man. We got 137 people, 37 people in the motherfucker. Hey, make sure y'all get y'all eBay store. Y'all tap in. Y'all want to make some money, man. Tap in with your boy. Your boy